This is former TNA World Champion Raven, and you're listening to TNA Cross the Line podcast. Quote the Raven, nevermore. And don't cross the line. Or do cross the line. I'm not really sure if you're supposed to, you're not supposed to. I don't know. Whatever. You get it.
TNA Wrestling. Cross the line.
And we're back with episode 17 of the TNA Cross the Line podcast. I'm Colling Jr. And with me as always is Dallas Gridley. And Dallas, last week's episode was good for about an hour. And then the two biggest matches that we had advertised, or we saw, ended up stinking so bad that we hated the show. And now they're going to be on this week's show too. How we feel?
Yeah, I'm super excited to deal with that again. Literally, it's going to... the two matches that... I don't know if it's actually announced we're getting rematches of, but spoiler, we are getting rematches of. Ruin the entire show, and we get to see them all over again. So, we'll see what happens. But last week, yeah, we're continuing on that trend. We mention it every week. It's a decent show for the first hour. They're pretty good. And then it just fucking crashes. Hard. In the last, I would say specifically even the last quarter of the show is like the worst, but yes. But that's okay. I think, I don't know if I know usually I don't look at the spoiler of the card. I look at just the matches in general sometimes before we get started. And
yeah,
I think
that's what I try. That's what I tend to do.
And I think that this week's card in general on paper looks strong. I think it's a pretty decent card.
Yeah.
But I don't want to jinx us too much, so that's all I'm going to say about that.
Well, there's been many times that I would, start a show or something, and it's like, oh, wow, this card looks pretty decent. And it's a horrible show.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's who knows?
And a lot of times, it's shows. But that shouldn't surprise anybody, because the narrative has always been ECW tried really hard every time out. They tried hard when it was like TV tapings, not, 400 fans in Delaware.
Yeah, I can't really blame them there, I guess, right?
Yeah, so. But we also have the mysterious Mr. Wrestling 3, I guess, right? We don't know who that is.
No, we don't know who's actually going to be under that mask. Of course, we do know it is currently played by Steve Armstrong, who apparently just plays all the mask guys.
Which is a great job to have if you can get it.
Well, hey, I don't know what else he's doing, but if that's it, I mean, that's pretty solid.
Yeah. Syxx-Pac is, of course, the X Division champion.
Yeah.
AJ Styles is now with Mortimer Plumtree for some reason.
I don't know why.
Ron Killings retained the title after Curt Hennig was low blowed on the apron, and he just slouched over.
Yeah, a really, really bad title match last week.
Awful.
Two bad title matches.
Yeah, really, just not good stuff.
And of course, Hermie Sadler. Did he win? Did he lose? I don't even remember. Regardless, Hermie Sadler wrestled his second and final match in TNA until
he pinned Bruce, didn't he?
Yes, I think he did. Yeah, they won. I thought so. And we know there's seemingly like a push for Ace Steel, but also like you feel like he's going to do something big, and then you have Syxx-Pac come in and grab the title in the ladder match 2 weeks ago for no reason. So I'm interested to see where Ace Steel is going to keep going from here, because I feel like they're kind of high on him right now.
It would appear so. The only thing I'm concerned about with Ace Steel right now is that Mortimer Plumtree is with him and AJ Styles.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be disastrous.
I feel like it's already kind of watering down the impact of Mortimer Plumtree, because obviously AJ Styles is gonna be the focus of that. I would have to think.
Well, yeah, and I don't know. I got this thing for like if a manager is with multiple people, like I don't know if I really like that too much. And in the sense of like I say it all the time over on IcoPod. It's like, why is Jim Cornette with every single person? Or why is Ted with 5 different people?
Yeah.
It just gets like too much for me. And so it's like Mortimer Plumtree and Ace Steel. Okay. I thought it was a decent pairing. It's kind of weird, but I was into it. Now he's with AJ Styles. It's like, come on.
Well, again, it hurts. It hurts the talent at the end of the day. It's like Bobby Heenan in the 1980s, the Heenan family. Sure, he's managing, Rick Rude. I mean, Rick Rude's a top guy. He's beating all these dudes, but he's also managing like Haku, who's losing to Jim Duggins and stuff like that. So it kind of loses the importance of it. If everybody stays strong with it, I guess it could work. Obviously, with like IcoPod and the $1 Million Corporation, none of those guys win ever.
No.
Seemingly so.
Or even like Colonel Robert Parker on WCW. It's like, oh my god.
Right. Yeah, it's Fred Stable, yeah.
And I don't want to go too deep into it, but it just is like too much for me. Like, I don't mind like him as a character and as a manager, but when I'm seeing him every other match, if not more than that, it's like, okay.
We saw him with Ace Steel, AJ, and then like Ron Harris was randomly behind them too.
Yeah, he was a little bit as well.
On the Iowa, like they were watching the match, and Ron Harris was there.
Yep, that's right.
Yeah.
Which, awesome. Ron Harris. That's what I want to see more of. Ron Harris, and then he comes out, and then him and his brother stare at each other. They'll probably do it again this week. It's been fucking 4 weeks in a row or so that they literally just stare at each other in the ring. And it's like, either fucking team up or fight. Just, like, can we get it over with? Please.
I can't wrap my head around the idea of, like, the booking meeting. How dramatic would a Harris Brothers reunion be? And the people would love it.
They're trying to build it up like it's going to be fucking... It's like a Cinderella story. Oh my god, the brothers are back together.
Right, yeah. The racist brothers are back together.
As if they ever actually really split up. They really only weren't a team because Don decided to wear a Nazi shirt and then was kept off for a couple weeks. So then Ron had to find a new partner with Brian Lee, which I thought was a fine team for what it was.
And then we haven't seen Brian Lee in a couple weeks.
Yeah, which I really don't get.
But I don't understand.
Yeah, I don't either, man. There's a lot of shit going on. Brian Lawler and his girlfriend, Sonny Siaki, is very prominently placed. It seemingly is that the Elvis storyline is over and we are moving on to him with Jerry Lynn, potentially having a match this week, but we both think that that is not going to happen, which I agree. I still think I don't see how that's going to work.
I mean, when you have him come out hobbling, attacked again or whatever, you got to play it up a little bit.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Maybe you have behind the scenes scoops for us to figure more of this stuff out. So Dallas, what do we have for backstage news with TNA Wrestling?
Well, we don't have a whole lot this week. It's actually very little. It's very surprising, but we do have a couple interesting bits. But before we get into that, Dave decided, he's like, hey, a few weeks ago, let's bring it back. More than 10 people are voting on the pay-per-view, what they thought about it. So we're bringing it back. So here we are, once again. So we both agreed it was a thumbs down show. It was not good. Mm-hmm. Well, in the Observer, what do you think that the readers thought? Thumbs up, thumbs down, or thumbs in the middle?
I feel like they're going to do thumbs in the middle.
Well, unfortunately, they gave it a thumbs up.
Oh, my God.
And it was 44.3%, or 27 people said it was thumbs up. 14 people, or 23%, said thumbs down. And 20 people were in the middle, 32.8%. What do you think was the best match last week, voted by the readers of the Observer?
Wow. The best match. There's no way that they would even dare say Syxx against AJ. So I'm not. The way you just raised your eyebrows makes me feel like that could be. Hang on a minute. There's no way. Let me just go through the show last week here and figure this out, because I didn't have it right up in front of my face, and I never remember every match that happened because so much shit goes down. So let's see. I'm gonna say that. Wow. Okay. Well, maybe that would be the best one if you look at it here.
It's kind of bad, isn't it?
Yeah. So I guess they're gonna go Syxx and AJ Styles.
Yeah, it was. Syxx and AJ Styles. 56 people responded to that. Now, what do you think was the second? Because I think this is even more surprising. Do you think it was the second best match on the show?
I feel like we really surprisingly enjoyed the Harrison Storm against the Michaels. We're not brothers Michaels. Is that the second best match?
It is not. It's actually Ace Steel versus Derek Wild, which was, by the way, a 3-minute and 52-second enhancement match. So, Dave says that he writes here, in what was basically your enhancement match was the second best match on the show. That isn't surprising. So that's kind of weird.
That's really weird.
So yeah, that was apparently voted second. Now on to the worst match out of all of those matches we had to deal with.
Ron against Norman Smiley.
No, that's like not even close.
Okay, let me. Son of a bitch. Okay,
I'll say this. We have a first, second, third, and fourth place. I'll tell you this.
There's 4 matches that got voted for that?
Yep, that he at least reported on, yeah.
Okay. The worst one would be Killings and Hennig.
Nope.
Oh my god. Lawler and Young.
Nope.
Bro, the tag match, BG and Jarrett?
Yep.
And Sadler Bruce? That wasn't that bad.
They voted, 20 people voted that Jeff Jarrett and Bruce versus Hermie Sadler and BG James was the worst. Now, second was Curt Hennig and Ron Killings with 4. Brian Lawler versus David Young is third with 11. And Ron Harris and Norman Smiley is the 4th worst match with 10.
Oh my god.
So you guessed all of them, just in the wrong order.
Just not in the right order, yeah.
Yeah, isn't that funny?
That's ridiculous.
So I had a few notes about last week's show. I wasn't sure if I was going to read these two. Usually I avoid going over the overall what he kind of goes over the show. But you know what? I have so little other notes. I think I'm going to go through these because I think he made some interesting points. So let's just get right into it here. He does mention so even Dave says this, with the exception of Styles versus Syxx-Pac, the 10/16 pay-per-view was pretty weak. So I don't know if he saw the same match we saw, but
yeah, I don't know what he's talking about with that.
Yeah,
the exception of that, no, it wasn't.
I think so. He gets into it here a little bit, and I think this is why he says this. He says that match was the first X Division match in a while that not only had hot moves but built well, and the crowd was into it like a major match, as opposed to it just being for the moves. Which I sort of understand why he's saying that. However, I don't think it was a good match. Yeah. He says it was funny that Don West couldn't believe the crowd was cheering for Syxx-Pac because of the way he backdoored into the title, even though the match storyline was for him as the face with the frequent interference of Mortimer Plumtree. So, Syxx-Pac was DQ'd for shoving the ref, which came off as lame, particularly since WWE apparently had just done a similar finish on a pay-per-view that was a fiasco. So he says the idea was similar to that of WWE doing the DQ finish to set up for a rematch the next show. It was Syxx-Pac.
I wonder what match that's in reference to. It might be like what, Undertaker Lesnar probably.
I think it is. Yes, because
Unforgiven.
He doesn't say exactly which show, but he does say Undertaker Lesnar, so that's probably
okay. That's probably Unforgiven then. 2002.
Yeah, he does mention though that this is Syxx-Pac's best work in a long time, or at least on TV, and he apparently gave that match 3.25 stars. Due to the finish, though. So if the finish was clean, I bet you he would have gave it at least 4 stars.
There's no way that match is 3.25. No way.
I don't think so. So yeah, he does mention, it's funny because it was the same finish as Lesnar Undertaker, which people were voting for the worst match on the WWE show. As a match, this may have been slightly better, but only slightly, as Undertaker Lesnar was good until the end.
Okay, so yeah, no. I mean, Undertaker or Lesnar back then had really good matches. So even if a poor finish like that, I wouldn't be like, oh my god, 2 stars or whatever. That match with AJ and Syxx was 2 stars no matter what.
Yeah, I think I'd agree with that. I think it's pretty. I think that's fair.
Yeah, and even if there was a clean finish, maybe you go like 2.5 or something. But
Maybe, but the
the
match in
match itself
general,
was bad.
it was just very like. Um, I don't think technical is even the right word. It was all just like headlocks and arm locks, and it was just like slow and like
It was boring. And
yeah,
when you were promoting the X division as this nonstop, high flying, crazy shit's going to go down, which now 16, 17 weeks into this, we've become accustomed to, and then you get a match like that, we're naturally going to be like, wait, what? But no, that's not what we wanted to see. Now they did have some dives and stuff, like AJ doing this somersault dive to the floor.
yeah, and it picked up a little bit, but
Yeah, but for a good, I would say, if the match was 10 minutes, I'd say 6 or 7 minutes of it was like a bear hug on the mat. Like, what do you know? That's not what we want to see from that.
well, and I think what we're expecting from X Division matches right now, it just didn't fulfill that.
No.
At this time in 2002, X Division matches are fucking nuts.
Mm-hmm.
They're doing crazy moves, crazy dives, all that. So then when you slow it down and you kind of pull it back a little bit, it almost comes off as if Syxx just almost didn't even want to really work that style, almost. And they were just like, let's just pull that back a little bit.
Absolutely.
But needless to say, that happened. Now, speaking of AJ Styles, of course we know, we just talked about it, Plumtree is now managing Styles and Ace Steel. He says, I think he's talking about Ace Steel here, who looked far better on 10/16 than he'd look up to that point in time. He also mentioned they did far less papering, but as we know, last week we only had 450 people at the show.
Yeah.
So yeah, we definitely didn't paper as much, which is not great. He does mention that the Killings and Hennig title match was terrible. Yes, thank you for agreeing on that. He does mention, of course, Hennig noticeably dropped some weight, but did little in the match. Of course, we know that as well because it was not great. Mr. Wrestling 3, Steve Armstrong, of course, right now at least, attacked both guys. And then he says, and then half the world came out, but it wasn't a DQ. Killings decked the referee, Scott Armstrong, as well as Bob Armstrong, and Armstrong simply ordered the match to continue. The ring was cleared. Jarrett hit Hennig with a weak-looking low blow for Killings to score the pin. So it was just like a mess.
Do you think at some point we're going to get a Ron Killings versus Bob Armstrong match?
It almost feels like we should, but that almost is, to me, that's almost like the same storyline of like Jarrett and Mike Tenay. It's like, why does he keep yelling at Mike Tenay?
Yeah.
So if not, I'm okay with it because I think it's also just kind of funny at this point.
If they were to have done a Mike Tenay Jeff Jarrett match, it would have got the biggest ratings ever.
Oh my god, it would have been so funny.
Are you kidding me? It would be
so
awesome.
Fun. I wish.
Next week, Don West. Next week, Mike Tenay, Jeff Jarrett inside of a steel cage. And Tenay would be like, "You've got to be kidding me, Jarrett. I hate you.
I didn't ask for this." Yeah, it would be absolutely insane.
Yeah, that'd be great.
And the only other note he mentions from last week's show is how bad the Hermie Sadler and BG James tag match against Jarrett and Bruce was. He just says the match was real bad, and not just because Sadler this time looked out of place. He did execute a vertical suplex, but it looked like amateur hour wrestling most of the way.
Oh,
but I thought it was entertaining nonetheless. I don't think
it was fine. And what are you gonna try to expect from Hermie Sadler?
He's a race car driver. He's not a wrestler.
Right. Yeah, literally.
I'll give him credit for getting in the ring, of course, but like,
sure.
I wasn't expecting a 4-star match that apparently almost 6 in fucking Styles apparently was. But
no, I think when you have celebrities or athletes that aren't professional wrestlers involved in a wrestling match, you have to kind of rate it on a curve.
I agree with that.
You know what I mean? Like these guys aren't trained to be doing this for years or whatever. They're just doing it for the publicity and ratings attempts or whichever. So I think to look at it as a true wrestling match is it's a little ridiculous to do that. So
yeah. Okay, so now let's move on to some new things. Well, actually, the first one's a little new. I mentioned this, Bob, off air, but at the end of the 10/16 pay-per-view, there was a video package that apparently what we were watching did not have it on. But to follow up, I did tell Bob, it is in fact on Impact Plus. It is in there. So our video ended before this video package played. And this video was to hype up some kind of big deal on 10:30, and it was with a Halloween spooky theme, is how Dave mentions it. He says that Jim Mitchell and the Disciples are scheduled to return on that show, so that may be what it's about. So I go and I check it out. I watch it. And if Dave thinks that may be what it's about, he's dumb as fuck, because it plays the New Church theme song. It's very,
God. That's the Halloween theme music that it is? It's just,
yeah. Yeah, it's literally the Disciples theme. And so it comes up with 4 frames. It says, evil knows no bounds, evil will rest, or, evil never will rest, excuse me. And then evil returns, and then the date, 10/30/02. And yeah, it's playing the New Church music. So luckily the New Church is seemingly going to be back, which I'm very excited about, actually.
Well, hopefully, Malice is included on that.
Yeah, and hopefully not Cobain.
Right, hopefully not Cobain. And this could work out very well if it is Malice, because he definitely needed to go away for a little bit with all the matches that he had, like losing to Ron or Don Harris or whatever, and having lost to Shamrock a couple times. I mean, he kind of, and Sabu. I don't know if he lost to him, but he had a match where it was at least a no contest or whatever.
Oh yeah, I think that wasn't that the ladder match. He did lose that one.
Well, that's right, because he got pushed off to the floor. Yeah, right. You're right.
Yeah, so he needed to. I agree. He needed to come back, and who knows? It might revitalize.
Hopefully,
Malice. Let's find out. Yeah. So last week you actually brought this up, Bob. Jorge Estrada's new valet, Priscilla. You're like, who is she? Who's Priscilla? I was like, I don't know. It's just Priscilla. Well, apparently she had also previously appeared in the Lingerie Battle Royal on week number 2 as Joni, or Joannie, however you want to say it. And so she was here already, and she's back. But she's also the current girlfriend of Jerry Lawler, which was in 2002. But this was apparently hinted at, and I didn't get the reference, of course, but Mike Tenay did say, so Mike Tenay said this. When asked if she and Estrada were an item by West, Tenay said that she was involved with a king.
Okay.
Which is interesting because Jorge is obviously Elvis, so it's like that whole gimmick anyway. So, yeah, so apparently she is dating Jerry Lawler back in 2002.
There's a lot of connections to Jerry Lawler with TNA. Brian Lawler, now Priscilla. You might as well just try to get Jerry Lawler.
Well, yeah, they probably just should have at this point. They're in Tennessee. I mean,
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, pretty fun stuff. A lot of talent also have apparently been offered contract extensions over the past week or so, and we can confirm that Lynn and Styles have both signed. So,
okay.
Long live AJ Styles and Jerry Lynn.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah, absolutely. Ron Killings has a rap CD that has gotten some airplay on the Nashville Urban Station, so that's exciting. Good for him.
Yeah.
And I have one final note, a very interesting note, nonetheless, before we can get into some indie news. And it is actually a note from the SmackDown tapings on October 22nd in Memphis. So he says, an interesting note for Velocity is that Chase Stevens of the TNA Hot Shots team worked as a jobber for Simmons and Devon. And he says, pretty bad to be challenging for the tag titles on a pay-per-view one company, and on Wednesday working as a TV jobber, and then on a Wednesday, and working as a TV jobber on WWE that airs nationally a few nights later. Well, when you're an independent contractor, you don't turn down WWE.
100%.
So,
100%. And if TNA wouldn't want him to go do that, then you should offer him money so he doesn't have to.
Yeah, and I guess, since Dave just mentioned this quick, I will point out that I believe the Hot Shots are in fact getting a tag team title shot tonight, so it must have been announced previously. So we'll just say that. Since he's that. But yeah, I thought that was I did not expect to see that note, so I thought that was very interesting.
And also to be fair, okay, it's fucking Velocity.
Yeah.
Right? So it's, I think that aired Saturdays at 11.
Yeah.
There's probably not the same audience or an audience that would care. So
yeah, I agree. But that's all I got this week. Pretty short. Like I said, I really only threw in the extra notes from last week, even just because it was so short. But some interesting stuff nonetheless, as always.
It's always intriguing stuff. With independent notes, we're getting a little bit longer here, just as I kind of anticipated. Some more guys are doing some stuff. So let's get right into it. Kid Cash, one of our favorites here for TNA, he wrestled WWC Junior Heavyweight Champion Eddie Colon to a double pin on October 20th. Amazing Red has been quite busy in recent days. And if I repeat this stuff from previous episodes that we didn't see him, it's just friendly reminders. He defeated Akudo Hidaka at Ring of Honor Glory by Honor on October 5th. He lost to Kazarian and Michael Stryker on October 6th for NEPW. He lost to Joey Matthews at PWF Zero Gravity on October 13th. And then he lost to AJ Styles at USA Pro Halloween Hell 2 on October 19th. So Amazing Red is quite busy losing matches when he's not in TNA. The SATs, they lost the PWF Universal Tag Team titles to C.W. Anderson and Steve Corino on October 13th. And then they lost the USA Pro Tag titles to the Briscoe Brothers at USA Pro Halloween Heat 2 on October 19th. Syxx-Pac defeated NWA-TNA World Champion Ron Killings at 3PW Night for the Flyboy on October 19th. Yeah, that was in front of 450 fans in Philadelphia, by the way.
Okay, fine. But I don't know if I like that.
Yeah. AJ Styles lost to Chi Cruz at PCW Monster Bash on October 18th. And then he lost to USA Pro Extreme Champion Xavier on October 19th at Halloween Heat 2. Ace Steel defeated Mike Preston at IWC, which is I think that's the International Wrestling Cartel, on October 19th. And then lastly, Curt Hennig, he lost to Jerry Lawler at 3PW's Night for a Flyboy on October 19th.
Interesting.
Yeah, so the 3PW show was pretty loaded for the time.
Yeah.
At the ECW Arena, as you can tell, those couple matches there. I think there was a tables match between Sabu and Gary Wolf for the 3PW Championship. But they only got 450 fans. 3PW didn't normally draw a lot of fans, even at their peak time, though.
Interesting. Yeah, no, that does sound interesting, though, like the matches you said and stuff. I also find it interesting that Curt Hennig really didn't do a lot until he came back to TNA now, and then now all of a sudden here he is popping back up on some indie shows.
Yeah, and I mean him and Lawler have they had a history, obviously, in USA Pro, or not US. What the hell am I talking about? USWA and AWA a little bit, so there is a connection there. So that's probably just like a throwback, like, hey.
Yeah. No, and that makes sense, but I just found that interesting. The Syxx-Pac and the Ron Killings thing is like, I don't know. I can't wrap my head around it. I mean, I guess obviously Syxx-Pac's a bigger star, but I don't know. If I was running TNA and I sent my champion, my NWA Heavyweight Champion, to a show, it's either it needs to end dirty or he's got to go over.
I agree with you. I doubt that they'll even address it.
No, they won't. They won't. But I just find that I don't know. It's kind of weird. I don't know. I guess I didn't expect the X Division champion to fight the heavyweight champion from TNA in a different company. And then like that was just a really odd match.
Yeah. Well, one of the weird ones for me was AJ Styles losing to Chi Cruz. If it's the same Cruz that I've seen on various PWF shows, he is not a good professional wrestler. So that's just a weird.
Let's see. Chi Cruz. Is he? Because I'm on Cage Match, as I always have up while we're doing this, so I can like quickly search people. So you said where did he wrestle from? You said.
I've seen him in like PWF shows, like 2002.
PWF. Oh yeah, he did a lot.
Premier Wrestling Federation.
Well, let's see quick.
He would team with like Rapid Fire or whatever.
Oh yeah, Premier Wrestling Federation. Yeah. So it must be the same guy. He doesn't look like he does really anything of note though. Like I'm just strictly looking at company names, and he doesn't, according to that, do anything of importance, at all.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. And I think throughout the years that AJ Styles does lose to like really random people on the independents. So that would be kind of interesting to to kind of see throughout the years here.
You know, who knows why it is. Obviously, it's because there's a booker. But I like to pretend that Styles knew that he was getting popular, and maybe he was helping some guys out. You never know.
Yeah, I mean, maybe he just didn't care. I mean, PCW Monster Bash, I don't know how many people were actually there. You know, it could have been 20 people.
Yeah, yeah. No,
and maybe not even recorded, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, no, I think that's a really great point too. So,
cool. But all right, we're here for the October 23rd, 2002 weekly pay-per-view for NWA TNA. Hopefully, everything is included on this one. We missed a very minor video package that we addressed this week. So no harm, no foul. And we know clearly who it is, so it's not like a monumental disappointment.
Well, it might be them. We don't know. Even though it played their theme song.
It plays their theme. Yeah, right. All right, I'm going to count down from 5, and then we will watch this, and you guys can watch along on Impact Plus, or if you have it in your collection like I do. So here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play.
All right, well, while we got the video playing here in the beginning, we have 850 people in the crowd tonight. It does not say it was papered, so that's exciting. We got up a little bit from last week at least. And we actually had a bunch of dark matches, so hopefully here and I can get through these. We have the Ballard brothers defeated Cody Stradlin and Todd Sexton.
Okay.
Ken Anderson defeated Big Bully Douglas.
Now, you know that's the Mr. Anderson, right?
I was assuming it was the same one. I did not look into it, but yeah. I was assuming it was the same Ken Anderson, which is, I think, pretty cool to see.
Sure.
Sean Royal and Rusty Riddle defeated Rain Man and Murder One. And that's it.
Looks like we are getting Jerry Lynn and Sonny Siaki.
Yeah, look at
this. We have
the
match graphics again.
Excellent timing on my end here. Yeah, we got the Jerry Lynn, Sonny Siaki match graphic. Here's Jeff Jarrett. Who's he fighting? Oh, look at this.
Scott Hall, who doesn't have like the match graphic, is just him walking down the aisle, so he wasn't there for it.
Because he hasn't been there, yeah.
Yeah.
And the truth, and Curt Hennig, as we teased in the beginning, they're getting a rematch for the title match.
I like the match graphics there.
I think it really helps with the beginning of the show, the presentation.
Yeah.
Who is that? Hello. Okay, so we're starting off with the X Division match. What the heck?
What is that?
They're like all coming out almost at the same time, but Amazing Red was coming down and Kid Cash ran past him.
Wait, what kind of match is this?
I believe, they're not saying it here, but it is a number 1 contender 5-way elimination match for the X Division title.
Oh, wow. Okay.
But they didn't tell you that. Unless he did and we didn't hear it. But regardless, the way they just came out is really interesting. I mean, we're less than 2 minutes. We're about to hit the 2-minute mark, and we're starting already. This is a nice change.
Yeah, not like a 20-minute conversation.
Yeah, this is really great. So we have the SATs, Amazing Red, who is fighting one of his partners in the SATs right now, Elix Skipper, and Kid Cash. Oh, look at that.
That was Joel that was fighting Red, and he lifted him up to drop kick Cash and Skipper to the floor. And now baseball slide, too.
Baseball slide.
Joel continues to enjoy catering.
So it's funny. I was every time I do I ask every week which one's Joel and which one's Jose. I'm never gonna remember. I try to remember Jose's the bigger one, right?
Yeah, or Joel's the bigger one. Jose just did a suicide dive to the floor.
Oh fuck, Joel's the bigger one? Jesus.
Joel's the bigger one. Jose's the smaller one.
Okay. Amazing Red with a senton to the outside of the ring. Front flip.
Yeah. Somersault dive there.
I hate James Storm.
I hate James Storm. That's good. Get over that babyface tag team.
He landed that though. That was nice. They caught him real good too.
Fans are excited.
Now we're fighting on the outside, and here comes Kid Cash. Holy shit!
See, now this is the type of stuff you would expect, not the Syxx-Pac AJ stuff.
Well, if you notice, this is very different. I've noticed with a lot of our X Division matches, we have started out a little slow, and then we pick it up fairly quickly. Yeah. This match is hot. Like, we're starting, like, people are coming out, and we're bumping into each other, and we're, like, jumping all over the place.
Yeah, well, I mean, Cash did that on purpose. He, like, was kind of being a bully. He's like,
well, yeah.
Oh, Corey special here. I think that's Joel.
Yeah, yep. Joel.
Cash is all trapped. Who do you think is going to win this match?
I don't know. I could see two people, and none of them are in the SATs. So I think it's either going to be Kid Cash or Elix Skipper, to be honest.
Really, I would say Cash and Red.
I think that's a good pick. I don't know why, but I feel like, holy crap, look at that.
So they're all like tied up there.
Yeah, really intense. Look at this. Look at whoa.
Wow.
Holy crap. Elix Skipper jumped up to the top rope from the second and then did a drop kick and knocked everyone over.
This match is definitely connecting with the fans because it looks like everyone is standing.
It does. It really does.
At least on the hard cam side, like they're all like, "What is going on?" Oh, Jose with a messy looking headset.
Yeah. SATs continue to be a little sloppy, but that's okay.
Yeah, that's their trademark.
Bridging German suplex, but a kick out by Skipper.
Oh, Don's trying to tell us that we got to be at our seat as soon as TNA starts. This is the 1 week where they've done a crazy match to start off.
Well, literally, come on, Don. Usually we start off with Mike Tenay and him like talking about the show, which we did a little bit. But then someone comes out. Usually Jeff Jarrett, Ron Killings, BG James at this point, just talking. Yeah. So.
Yeah, Cash is signaling for something here. Looks like he's going to do a double springboard. Oh, Hurricanrana from the top rope to the floor.
The master of the Hurricanrana, as Mike Tenay says.
Okay, well, Rey Mysterio would be greatly offended by that comment. Or Scott Steiner, the Frankensteiner. Oh, Joe. Oh, come on, break the table. Chipotle. Oh, Tornado DDT.
It's close, but no cigar there, Bob.
And this is an elimination match.
According to Cage Matches card, yes.
Okay.
Oh, Red with the flip there, and then Jose he went up and over, went to a German. Red have reversed it. Now they're flipping all over the place. Red's on the second rope, going up to the top.
Yeah, good luck trying to cover all this. Oh,
yeah, no way.
Set out spine buster.
Skipper awkwardly waiting on the apron just to break up that pin.
Yeah. I would be fine with the Elix winning this. I just don't. You know what? Maybe he should though, because he's kind of, I feel like, connected loosely to Ron and Jarrett.
Yeah, and honestly, he'd be a good heel to face Syxx-Pac.
Right. Yeah.
So.
That's a really good point. Basically, who would you want to see Syxx-Pac fight?
I agree that I'd like to see him fight Amazing Red too, really, but
that's what I was just thinking. I think he could get a good match.
Yeah, so I might need to take back my Kid Cash part, but
Skipper with a standing spin kick to the head.
Oh, look at this. He's walking the top rope for her.
He actually hit it.
I'll take that.
Oh, 2 count. Skipper, when he's on, Skipper is kind of like Sabu for me. When he's on, he's really good. But when he fucks up a lot.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
I was going for a gut wrench suplex there on Kid Cash. And now Red is just hanging out in the corner, probably waiting to break up a move. Oh, double underhook, overhead suplex by Skipper as well. Now, why would you break up the cover if it's elimination?
Well, I never understood that. It doesn't make any sense. Like,
none.
Does your ego need to get the pin yourself? Like, that's how it has to be, or like what?
If I'm in this match, I want everybody else to do the work, and I'll just come in there when it's just me and you. Oh, Kid Cash, and he still has his underwear above his waistline.
Yeah, I don't. It's not even like his pants are like sagging. He just has the underwear pulled up high.
Yeah, maybe he was like a big fan of Diamond Dallas Page and his taped ribs, and he just wants to look like he has taped ribs all the time. Oh, Cash has Red on the top and press slams him off the top to the canvas. Jesus Christ. Well, they're living up to the nonstop action part here.
Yeah, they need to open like this every week.
Yeah, they really do.
Oh, hell yeah. Look at picture in picture.
This is a first, right? Picture in picture. Usually have to go full screen.
Oh, that was awesome because they just did a move off the top there during the replay, so we really needed to be able to see both things.
You know what this means, Dallas?
Mm.
Every match, 20 times during it, they're gonna be like, "Guys in the truck, can we get a replay?" And you're gonna get the picture-in-picture.
Yeah. Can we see that one more time?
One more time, please. Didn't they do that one? Didn't Don West try doing that for like a punch?
I don't know. Maybe.
Let us see that again. That was a hard right hand punch.
Look how hard he hit him in the face.
Yeah. Well, Skipper has Jose here. Going for play of the day. Got it. That should be it. 1, 2, 3. There you go. Skipper with a pin.
Oh, yeah.
Jose is gone.
That's the first pinfall not broken up. So, yeah.
Fine.
Now down to... Well, Joel's got to be next, right? I don't know. I'm sorry.
I would imagine. This pretty much is like a triple threat match to me. Like the SATs are just there.
Yeah, like I like the Oh, see, this is weird. Now we're getting a full screen replay of the play of the day.
All right, Skipper with the pin. Now we go back. Oh, and a twisting dive to the floor by Skipper. On Cash and...
Incredible!
Jose.
That lady in the front was scared of Jose being grabbed.
Oh, I would be too. I was afraid when fucking Kenny Omega almost killed us.
Well, that was way different. We literally almost died.
That's true. Skipper with a head scissors from the apron onto Jose in the ring.
Actually, almost even worse. This is a totally side note that is unrelated to this match. But speaking of wrestlers diving into the crowd, I remember at a 2CW show once. It was, oh wait, hold on. Oh, come on!
What the hell was that?
The Maximo Explosion eliminates Elix Skipper. That is bullshit.
I don't like that.
Well, there's no way.
Does that mean Joel's gonna win or something?
Dude, there's no way. Come on.
I would be so surprised.
Oh, look at that Hurricane around by Kid Cash in their regular match, not the replay here. But it was Brian Fury and the Human Tornado had a match, I believe it was.
Yeah, living on the edge, yeah.
Yep, and Human Tornado, I think I got hit by it. Oh, there's Kid Cash eliminates, who is it, Jose?
I think that's Joel.
Joel, geez, see?
It's fine. We'll just call him the Maximo. Here's Maximo 1, Maximo 2.
That's kind of what I do, to be honest. I'll get it one day. Okay, so...
I liked Human Tornado. I'm surprised he didn't do more.
So did I. I really liked him a lot, actually.
He was really good as an angry pimp in PWG.
Oh, see, I don't know if I've seen that.
You probably haven't, but I really enjoyed it.
Kid Cash and Red here.
Candice LeRae was one of his hoes or whatever.
What? Oh, that's hilarious.
Oh, Red almost won with a spinning kick to the head.
Okay, so I feel like I still think this could go either way, but I think the money match is honestly Red and Syxx-Pac, right?
I would have to think so, yeah.
Whereas Kid Cash would be a good heel for Syxx to face, but I feel like Cash is, I don't know if I would have done Skipper before Cash. Cash got his foot on the rope there.
I don't know if I would go Skipper ahead of Cash.
I only would because of what you said, though. He's loosely associated with Jarrett and Killings, and I think it still plays into that whole story. We could kind of continue that whole thing.
Yeah, you're right. Somersault dive off top, but Cash can't quite put him away yet. A lot going on here, action-wise. We're 12 minutes and 45 seconds in here. And I just want to point out, we've had about 7 replays.
Well, get ready for that.
Every big move is a fucking picture-in-picture replay.
And do you like how their picture-in-picture is like sideways?
Yeah.
It's like crooked.
Yeah. Now they're just countering pin attempts here. Oh, Hennig plexer time. No. Drops him over his knee.
The bankroll.
Oh, I thought that got him.
If you have a name for your move, don't you think that people shouldn't always kick out of them?
Yeah.
I feel like most X Division guys have at least 5 moves that have names. And like people kick out of all of those moves.
You're right. Yeah, like the Red Star Press, like people kick out of that.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he almost went with a crossbody off the top too. Cash getting a little frustrated here. Can't put the little guy away.
I don't know, man.
Okay, another fucking replay. This is gonna make me annoyed if we do this all the time. Fucking
Well, it's
10
gonna be
replays.
it's gonna be mostly in X Division matches, you know.
Probably, but it's just really unnecessary.
Infrared.
That's got to be it.
That is.
There you go. He's probably like, "Thank you, man. Thanks for putting me over." All right, well, that means Amazing Red's the #1 contender for the X Division Championship. Then,
Now
right?
remember, the #1 contender last week got to fight the same night, so who knows?
That's a good point.
Look at that! Look at him splat onto Kid Cash's face.
He hit that pretty good. Maybe, and you'll see that he rolls over and he's clearly talking to him. He's probably like, "Dude, I'm sorry if I fucking just destroyed your face."
Yeah, sorry, I just fucked your face up.
Like right there, he's talking to him like, "Dude, are you all right?" And Kid Cash is like, "Don't worry about it. I'll fuck you up in the back later."
Yeah, we'll have a back. Well, I'm gonna talk to Vince, and he's gonna make us do a backstage segment, and I'm gonna fuck you up.
I'm gonna put you in one of those equipment cases like AJ Styles did to Jerry Lynn. Something about Jeff Jarrett on the water on the screen there.
I'm sorry, but how do they want you to pay attention right now?
It's impossible. Okay,
It's like,
when you
hey,
have
look at
these. Is that?
Yeah.
That's not Lollipop.
No, I wish it was. Where is
Oh.
she? No, this is our
That's-
girl from last week,
Yeah, it is.
and she can stay every week.
We want Lollipop.
This is like fake Lollipop. They're like, well, she kind of looks like her. She's blonde.
Yeah.
Oh, we're backstage with Goldilocks and Brian Lawler, who's looking out the door right now.
Is he wearing a WWF New York fucking jersey?
It says New York for sure, I think.
I think it does. Yeah, I am wrestling your goal. That's what you think I'm doing.
Listen, Goldie, I'm sorry. He's got a lot of pressure on him tonight.
Oh, is he wrestling BG James tonight? Because he hit him with a trash can last week?
Yes, I believe he is.
Okay. At least there's
Mike-
good, continuation.
Yeah, Mike Tenay's like, well, that was a different Brian Lawler than we're used to. Is it? Because he's a fucking nut.
Yeah. A little bit here. Don West has got his silky red shirt on. As per usual.
It's so ridiculous. Oh, Don.
7 days. Okay, he's typing up the tag title match.
Yeah, it does sound like that.
Oh, the situation after the match. Oh, okay. We're going to show you the guy that lost to Ron Simmons and Farouk on Velocity. So, Chase Stevens.
Well, don't worry.
After Storm Harris.
Their tag match is airing first. So they're probably
Oh,
not
right,
gonna
because it's
win.
on Wednesday. So this tag title match is first, and then the jobber match is on Saturday.
Yeah, so I get like, hey, he just got a title shot, but also he's probably about to lose. So if I had to take a guess here, he's gonna lose.
It would be different, yeah, if they won the NWA tag titles,
Agreed,
and it's like,
yeah.
oh, you just got destroyed by Reverend Devon. Yeah, that'd be a bit different. The hot shots, the guys that have the biggest penises in professional wrestling, according to the Trunks.
Absolutely. Here at TNA, they definitely do.
Yeah. Now, are they going to have it? Are they going to have their tights enhanced here? And it looks like it is.
Oh yeah, they're loaded up tonight.
That is so.
His is bad. Look, it looks like he's got two of them in there.
Yeah, Chase Stevens is almost up to his belly button.
Good for them.
Well, and it is quite uncomfortable that I'm actively looking at a man's penis to see if I can see it in his tights, but
It's okay.
that's the gimmick, apparently, hot shots.
This is a judgment-free zone, and they do wrestle in little underwear, so you kind of can't help yourself but look sometimes,
Well, yeah. Chris Candido, when he was Skip, was one of the worst
yeah.
people for that.
Well, here comes Storm and Harris literally run into the ring and start fighting, so barely get an intro. I was going to point out we have both TNA dancers back, which I didn't realize at first.
Yeah, we do, yeah. I'm liking that we're going back-to-back matches here, not a talking segment.
Yeah, we had a very brief backstage interview with Brian Lawler.
Right.
which is totally fine. And yeah, we're right into the action now.
Well, I think the 15 to 20 minute in-ring promos are overdue.
Well, Bob, we're not even 20 minutes in the show yet, and we've started our second match.
Well, how many? There's a lot of matches on the show, right? Like 10.
Yeah, this is a pretty, as AEW Dark would say, stacked show.
Oh,
1,
God.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 matches. So
8
it's not,
matches in a 2-hour show. That is a lot.
yeah, it's not quite as stacked as the 11 matches you'll get in an hour and a half on AEW Dark on YouTube, but 11.
Yeah, I know.
I
It's
hate
great.
myself that I watch that, but I do.
I don't know why you do. It's all a bunch of no-namers.
Yeah, well, don't ask me.
When it probably shouldn't be. They have the roster to probably have bigger matches on there.
Yeah. By the way, everyone, they're just brawling. You're not missing anything. We're just brawling over the ring. Oh,
Chase Stevens must have tripped on his penis there. That was a mess up right there. Did he just get power bombed?
Yep, James Storm powerbombed him, even though he was going for like a Hurricane Rana potentially or something.
Yeah, he definitely was. Well, when you have a big hog like Chase Stevens, it probably gets in the way if you're jumping.
Well, yeah, and you're getting a little heavier than the waist down, so
Yeah. Snap suplex on the floor as well.
I'd love to hear the story of how they got pitched the idea of to put shit in their tights.
Yo, bro, I got this great idea, bro. All right, so you guys are young, bro. You know what I mean, bro? And like the girls like guys with big dicks, bro. And we had the big dicks before, bro, under the masks, bro. But it didn't work out, bro. But what if we do this, bro, where we give you, bro, a gimmick where we can see your junk, bro. And we call you the hot shots, bro. And you're like cocky because you got big cocks, bro. You like it, bro? Okay, bro.
And then they're gonna team up next week with the Johnsons, but instead they have the Johnsons in their pants, so it's gonna be an 8-man tag match.
Oh my god!
But really, it's just just a regular match.
Yeah.
Hey, we're fighting over the table. Lots of banging heads on the guardrails on the tables. Oh, we're finally throwing in the ring. It's Storm and O'Reilly.
O'Reilly. You son of a bitch.
I said O'Reilly.
You said Riley.
Well, now he is Cassidy Riley. He's not Cassidy O'Reilly anymore.
Oh, really? Okay.
But regardless, I said O'Reilly. Anyway.
Okay, well, fine.
It doesn't matter. We're in the ring. Chris Harris for the Bulldog.
Well, I'm liking the pace to this because the what does that say? Cassie felt the Raven effect. That's probably in relation to Cassie O'Reilly losing to Raven on Saturday Night Heat.
That is awesome.
I don't know why I didn't mention that.
Was that this past week too?
Let me look it up.
If so, I'm surprised Dave didn't mention it either.
Yeah, I remember like looking him up before and being like, "Oh, cool, he's on Saturday Night Heat against Raven."
That's pretty funny though. They brought. He can feel the Raven effect anytime in TNA here soon. That'd be fantastic.
Yeah, well, but like I was saying, I'm liking the pace of this match where there's clearly a grudge against each other.
Yes,
you know what I mean? And it's not like, oh, I'm gonna hammerlock.
Well, I feel like that before we kind of had a blow off between these teams, but it kind of wasn't that great. This feels like the blow off we should have gotten after they attacked them.
Yeah, they were the mystery tag team that no one ended up really caring that did it.
Yeah, they were like, oh yeah, the Hot Shots did it. Okay, that's because we didn't know who actually did it.
Right. Let's see here. I didn't realize that Cassidy Riley was in OVW. Was he part of that tag team that was on SmackDown for a minute?
Ooh, I don't know.
I don't think so. All right. Let's see here. So we're gonna go to 2002. So he lost to Raven on October 21st, Sunday Night Heat. So 2 days later, he gets a tag title match against Storm and Harris.
Okay.
That's
fantastic.
What else was on that Sunday Night episode? Mark Jindrak defeated Mike Owens. Steven Richards defeated Johnny Stamboli. And Molly Holly defeated Jacqueline.
Wow, what a card.
Stag.
Sarah with some slab. Yes, stagged.
Stag show.
Ducking the clothesline by Riley. knock him down. We're going to get a hot tag probably in a second. I was just looking up Cassidy Riley as well, just because you mentioned him being in WWE, and I don't know if I really paid attention to that.
He apparently went by Cassidy James or something like that.
And also Cassidy Riley, though. He lost to Marcus Corvan, or as we know, Monty Brown, on ECW in 2007.
Okay.
Isn't that fun?
Yeah. I actually kind of think I remember seeing that. Like live. So I used to watch ECW on Sci-Fi like an idiot.
Well, we all made mistakes, Bob. I also did.
Yeah.
Bless you.
And I'm not even talking for just the first year. I'm talking like the entire time.
Oh, no, I'm pretty sure I did too.
Yeah. Harris with a backdrop. Or no, that's Storm. He just backdropped O'Reilly and does the same here for Chase Stevens. Seems like the crowd's getting a little tired out of this brawling nature here.
Yeah. Storm headbutt the hot shots together there a minute ago. And then...
just dropped told him right into the big dick of Stevens.
No, bullshit. He's got to, like, lay in his crotch. That's how that spot works, buddy. Come on.
Yeah, you're right.
And Storm over the top rope by Riley, who apparently was very unaffected by the drop toe hold into his dick.
Apparently. Let's see. Harris counters. I was going for Canatonic, but Stevens is waiting in the corner, and there's a super kick. 1, 2.
Oh my God. I thought they were going to win right there. I don't know why.
I wouldn't hate it, to be honest with you. The Hot Shots won it.
No, I think it only make the feud even that much more.
Sure. All right, well, Stevens just got crotched on the top rope, but you know what? That might not hurt him, because if he has a big ball sack, that wouldn't maybe hurt.
Holy crap.
But he just got knocked off the top onto the railing there. Storm with
the 8-second ride. 3.
Oh, that's a clean win. All right, well, so Cassidy O'Reilly lost to Raven just a few days ago, and then he lost to James Storm.
Yeah, that was actually one of the first times I recall James Storm being the one who gets the pin for the team.
And I feel, isn't usually Harris with the Canatonic?
Usually, either the Canatonic or just a roll-up. Like, usually James Storm, I don't think, is the one getting the pin, so that's a nice change of pace.
Yeah, I agree with that. There you go. Well, they're still undefeated. Storm and
I don't hate it. Oh, we're going to take a look now at the situation involving Jerry Lynn and Sonny Siaki. And so now we're just getting a flashback here.
This is more like Halloween music than New Jersey.
Sonny Siaki respects no one. He is life.
Reality check. But he wasn't a mid-carder. He was ECW champion, Sonny.
That was a pretty good line, though. I give him that one.
Yeah, well, you know what? It's just factually incorrect.
Well, I agree. Jerry Lynn's a main eventer in my heart, so.
100%. If I was booking TNA, Jerry Lynn's my world champion.
Look at this. I didn't know this. Apparently, Sonny Siaki wrestled in WWE as well.
Yes, he did.
It was all house shows, though, it looked like.
He was part of FCW. Or Deep South, maybe? I think he was in Florida.
Oh, yeah, it's FCW.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's how he probably got into those house shows.
Right. Because when he leaves TNA,
well,
he goes pretty much right into the WWE developmental.
Okay, so he wrestled as Siaki. He was with Alpha Jr. as the Samoan Fight Club.
Correct. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't really latch on there, because I think he's pretty good here. I mean, I don't know if maybe over time he's kind of never adapts and just stays stagnant. But I remember even in like 05, like in Sonny Siaki.
Well, that's what I don't know. It's just kind of really surprising to me that he doesn't do a whole lot.
Yeah.
I mean, he wrestled in all sorts of places, really, it looks like, which is cool. Here we go.
Goldilocks with Jerry Lynn. She's wearing like a beanie.
She must be cold in that arena. I mean, it is October in Nashville in an arena that didn't have air conditioning, so I would guess they don't have heat either.
That wouldn't surprise me.
Oh, Goldie's saying maybe you should put the match off till next week. He's like, we don't get an off season.
It's true.
So no.
Sorry, Siaki.
I feel like he's gonna get attacked here or something, right? I don't know. I still don't think this match is gonna happen.
Well, if the match happens, I feel like Jerry Lynn should lose in like 2 minutes or something.
Or maybe he'll get attacked during his entrance or something, and it just won't end up. That would be. I'd be cool with that too. Even.
Yeah.
Survival of the fittest, and here goes Jerry Lynn. What the?
He's looking for April, Brian Lawler.
Brian Lawler literally popped on so close to the camera he wasn't even in focus.
Yeah. Have you seen April? Have you seen April? I'm looking for April.
Well, here comes Sonny Siaki. Okay. So my idea, I think, is already out because Jerry Lynn would have had to come out first.
Well, Jerry Lynn could attack him.
That's true.
And then it backfires.
That's true. Throw him off the stage. His foot gets caught in the guardrail again.
Right. And they'll have like a match in 3 weeks, leg for a leg.
Oh, God.
You have to amputate your opponent's right leg.
Okay, Vince McMahon.
Well, it could happen. They did an eye for an eye. What's wrong with a kneecap for a kneecap?
No. All right, Sonny Siaki making his slow entrance.
Dallas, if you lived in Tennessee in this time, would you be going to the fairgrounds every Wednesday for this?
You're damn right I would, especially for like $15 for front row tickets.
I would be too.
Yeah, fuck yeah, I would.
Even if the shit sucked, I'd be like, dude, I don't care. It's Tennessee. I want to go.
Wrestling every week. I don't know what. Oh yeah, I'm going. Why not? Here comes Jerry Lynn hobbling out to the ring.
Yeah, he's definitely limping. That sign said something about Jerry Lynn whooping ass.
Well, we'll see if he's whooping ass tonight. He's probably not going to be able to hit his middle rope leg drop.
Don't speak like that.
Oh, but look, match has not started. Jerry Lynn pulls Sonny Siaki out to the outside of the ring because he was trying to kick at him. Bounces him off the steel steps.
I'm going to have to watch some of his independent matches around this time to see if he was selling the knee. Was he selling the knee when he was wrestling in IWA Mid-South or whatever? Probably not.
There's no way. Oh, look at
there he goes. Is he going to jump over it? This is dangerous, Jerry. Don't do it.
Today's like, God damn it.
Oh, we did it. All right. Well, by the way, we are 31 minutes and 14 seconds into this show. Really, there's not been heavy talking for this first half hour.
It's a nice change.
Constant action. We're just over a half hour in, and we're on our third match out of 8, which makes me feel like once we get to the 50-minute mark, Jeff Jarrett will come out, and there'll be a long talking segment or something.
Oh, at least, right? Well, I would assume Jeff Jarrett will have a nice talk before he fights Scott Hall tonight.
Yeah.
Where have you been? Last call, Scott Hall.
We tried calling you, and you weren't answering, pal.
Damn you couldn't even get your match graphic done because you was sitting at home babysitting.
I had you in my top 8 on my phone playing, and I could have been having someone else in there. You betrayed me.
The bell's officially rung. We officially have a match now.
See, now I feel like this is where Sonny's just going to work over the knee. He's going to win.
He has to.
But does Jerry get...
He's going to keep getting his ass beat.
Or does he pass out like Stone Cold Steve Austin WrestleMania 13?
Oh, yeah. Starts bleeding.
Yeah. I'm sure this will have the same dramatic level of Bret Hart, Steve Austin WrestleMania 13, right?
Why not?
I don't see why not either. He just did a knee breaker. Now he's going for a half Boston Crab here, it looks like.
Yep.
And he rolls over. He got it. He's got it locked in. Jerry, don't do it, Jerry.
If it hurts that bad, he should probably tap right now, but he's not gonna because he's Jerry.
Save your career, Jerry. It's okay to have an off season. Just give up. This is probably gonna be a move that's gonna be on for about the next 8 minutes.
It's okay. Oh, Jerry Lynn gets the rope break. Great job, Jerry. You're doing absolutely fantastic.
Come on, Jerry. Jerry should be our world champion without question.
Probably, yeah. But look at Jerry Lynn tossing Siaki out to the apron. Well, as he was. Oh my God. Oh, Bob, you missed it.
I saw the leg drop.
Okay. We got the middle rope leg drop. It's been a few weeks, but he hit it. I'm really surprised.
It's a version. It's not the right version because he doesn't jump off the ropes like that.
I'll take it though, man.
Oh, there you go. Oh, that's the right version.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
I thought I saw him jumping off another rope.
No, it's the same idea. He did great.
No, that's the light. Just he wasn't on the apron, I guess, but that's fine.
No, maybe that's why it looked kind of weird. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why it looked like I had glanced down for a second, and that's why it looked like he came off the ropes.
Siaki slamming Jerry Lynn's knee around the ring post now, so that leg drop did not do enough because his leg hurt, so he couldn't hit it with full strength.
Wow, you're really stretching for that one, aren't you?
It's wrestling, man. This is how it goes.
I don't think that would make no sense.
He couldn't put full pressure on it to hit the full move.
But you're in the air.
Well, you know what?
That makes no sense. That's like somebody.
Oh, a knee breaker.
Another
my God, that hurt.
He's gonna stop this match. I can just feel it. The referee's like,
done.
okay. That'd be like Eddie Guerrero hurting his ribs and then coming off the top rope, landing on a guy, and then them being like, he couldn't hit all that because of his ribs are hurt.
Yeah, because then he puts his arms down a little, so it kind of braces the fall a little bit more for him.
You're ridiculous. That makes no sense.
Oh, Jerry Lynn, roll up. Well, he went up in a sunset, but
that would have figured if he won it like that.
Oh my God!
Going for crucifix here. Oh, Sonny's too tough. He's not gonna go down.
Because Jerry Lynn couldn't hold that pin in too much with his leg because he couldn't get the leverage.
Right.
With his knee.
Yeah. Right. Absolutely. Jerry, it's okay. Just give up. This isn't even for the title. You're just fighting on the mid card, which ironically is where Sonny said he wasn't going to be. So,
well, that's
Sonny's still
point.
there. Oh, he's going
Here
for
we go.
Figure 4. Please don't tell me he's doing a figure 4 because that.
No, it's like a modified.
Okay, he's doing like an Indian deathlock or whatever.
Yeah. Oh, it's hurt.
How long do you think it will take? Excuse me, for Sonny Siaki to get a world title match?
If I'm being honest with you, I'm afraid he's never going to get one.
You don't think he's ever going to get a world title match?
If he
one.
If he gets okay, that's a good. I would assume he would have to at some point. If he does, it has to be. I bet you before the end of the year.
I don't know if I'm going to go that soon because he's nowhere near.
Well, I agree, but that's why I think they'll kind of just. Oh well, Killings needs a challenger. Sonny Siaki can fight him.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
I don't think they would do it unfortunately, as a serious contender for the title.
I could see like if AJ Styles were to win it soon, or something.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of another. He's not even really a babyface though. I don't know. And maybe if Jerry Lynn were to win the world title, like I was talking about, then I could see Sonny getting it. But
dreams, man, dreams.
It's wishful thinking. Oh boy, and drives it down to the mat. That was like a knee curb stomp.
Yeah.
Methodical offense. That's what we're calling this. Methodical just means boring.
Well, I guess you're not wrong then there, Bob. Because he just keeps slamming the knee, locking submissions on the knee. Jerry Lynn probably can't wrestle for at least a month after this match.
Because damn well he's going to be back next week.
Hopefully healed and all good.
Come on, Sonny. Just finish this. Just finish it off. Just
boom.
A mercy killing on Jerry Lynn. Come on.
Oh, he kicks Sonny Siaki into the ring post.
Shoulder first.
And roll up. Just grab the tights. Oh. Wow. I didn't want to call that he was going to win this match with a roll up, but there it is.
He just beat Sonny Siaki with a bridging roll up with a bad knee.
Well, you said it doesn't matter, so he locked that submission.
But you know what? If you're doing that storytelling,
okay, but here we go. This is how you keep Sonny Siaki looking good. Is he's beating the shit out of Jerry Lynn now?
Sure, no, it makes sense. I get it.
Damn it! I was gonna call that he was gonna win with a roll up like that.
I said I thought maybe he was gonna win there because it just seemed like that's what they were doing. Oh, he's gonna beat him up and he's gonna lose focus for a second and lose.
I had a weird feeling. Okay.
Oh, great, but now they're pull apart. Send out the security guys. What are we doing? The referees are better than security. Is that what we're saying? Oh, God. My knee.
Get the stretcher.
Well, you know what? So that match was kind of stagnant.
It's kind of what
methodical,
I expected,
if TNA were to say. But I mean, for the first, just under 39 minutes of action here, this has a better flow than anything else that we've seen. I'm really enjoying a match and a brief backstage promo match, whatever, instead of like, let's talk for 24 minutes and then a match that we don't care about. And
if you start a wrestling show with a 20-minute promo, you've already lost half your fans. Like,
without question.
They wanted to see wrestling and not people talk for 20 minutes.
Well, and that's become a crutch, too, as they do that.
Bid to join the TNA announce team with Mike Tenay and Don West. Go to www.NWA-TNA.com, and you could be with Mike Tenay and Don West, apparently. So I can't wait for a fan to be sitting at the booth with them.
No, do you think Ed Ferrara is going to go to NWA-TNA.com and try to get his job back?
Dude, that would be awesome. What a story that would be. Oh, wait. Next week? Okay. Oh, something about Bob Armstrong. I don't know. I was really confused what he was just hyping up. Here's the history between Curt Hennig and The Truth. There's no way this match is up next.
Well, if it is, then Scott Hall, Jeff Jarrett's your main event.
Oh, no. We've already seen them fight like 4 or 5 times in TNA.
Yeah, it's horrible. It's just too repetitive.
The Suntan
Superman.
You kiss my ass.
Oh, the announcer doesn't break on the bad rap.
Yeah, if it didn't break there, it's never breaking.
It's never breaking. An overweight Curt Hennig, it's not budging.
And here we're getting a recap of this god-awful match last week where they literally were just using chairs on the outside, and eventually they got in the ring, knocked the ref over. Hennig got low blowed and then pinned, I believe, or something like that. Oh, no, yeah, Mr. Wrestling came in, I forgot.
Yeah, but you know what? I didn't hate the brawling. It was just at this point when they got in the ring and everybody got in, it was just bad.
Yeah.
This is stupid. Look, he's all ready to go, whatever, and then Jeff Jarrett comes out, low blows him, and he fucking loses.
Oh, I love it.
He hit tosses the referee, nothing happens. Like, get out of here.
Hits JB, who's like no one. Like, why did he get hit? Okay, Bob Armstrong, you punch him. Okay, probably should be sued by now. And Bob Armstrong's like, damn it, get in the ring. You're defending your title.
I think they like hitting JB because of that time the Dep Cup when he got drilled and he just was. It was funny. They're like, "Oh, you get a point if you deck JB," and he's like, "What?" Yeah.
No, I don't blame him. I'd hit him too.
Yeah.
Look, there is the shittiest low blow I've ever seen.
He more or less low blowed the middle rope.
Yes, he hit the rope.
Yeah. BG James is upset on the floor. Like, no, it's not right.
Well, they're gonna be friends soon, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Just give it a couple of years.
Can't wait for that fucking shit.
Why, you don't like that?
Gets old pretty quick.
Oh, so listen to the theme song. I was like, what is this? Oh. Curt Hennig and BG James? Great. Here we go, Bob. Thank you for jinxing us for about almost, we're at the 42-minute and 15
I told you around 45, 50 minutes it was going to happen.
I hate BG James.
They're all everybody's had their thumbs down.
Oh, like, that's funny.
They go to the fans and they're just like, boo.
Look, if anyone has that t-shirt that Curt Hennig is wearing, I'm still looking for it.
I thought you found it, but it was like expensive.
Well, it was too much, but here, while they're walking out and probably about to talk nothing, I'll look again.
How much was it?
It was over $100.
You could probably like make them an offer, right?
I don't know if I could for that one. Let me check. Hold on.
I would. If they, you want 100? I'll give you 25. Oh, someone's talking about you're good to go.
Oh, great.
That was a production mess up, I think.
Oh, I need this Conan shirt.
Oh, Henning's saying that throughout his career, people have always tried to be like him. I'm not really sure who he's referencing. Maybe Jeff Jarrett.
Talking about the way that people chew their gum and do their hair. What the fuck?
There was one guy that tried to steal his gimmick. I think he's talking about Sean Stasiak. Okay, yeah. So he's referencing Jeff Jarrett as being a Curt Hennig wannabe since day one.
That's pretty funny. I like that.
Yeah. All right. So now he's referencing their USWA time, CWA time. Kicked his ass as a rookie. But you know what, Curt Hennig? Jeff Jarrett isn't a wannabe anymore. It's not a rookie. That's right, West Texas Rednecks.
Enlighten me, Bob. What is that?
The West Texas Rednecks?
Yeah, I know the name. I can't think of what it is, though.
It's the Rap is Crap group that Curt Hennig was with Bobby Duncombe Jr., Kendall Windham, and Barry Windham.
Oh, yes. We did talk about this before.
Yeah. It's good stuff. That's arguably some of his best stuff as a character.
Really?
It got over the crowd, and then WCW was like, no, we don't want them to like you, so we're going to kill you off.
Okay, so Bob, I did find the shirt. It is no longer for sale on eBay. At least, I don't know if it actually sold or if they just took it down, but it was $201 and $13 shipping, and I couldn't even wear it if I bought it because it's an XL.
Wow.
Now that's the one he's wearing. Now they also have it's also off of eBay, but it was the world premiere shirt, the black and white version.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just talking about beating up Brock Lesnar, Curt Hennig is. Bob, that shirt sold for the same, and it is the same size, so I also could not wear it if I bought it.
The figures that Curt Hennig has to mention that he beat up Brock Lesnar, who is the current SmackDown World Champion. And they zoomed in on his eyes to make it seem like as if it was very intense. I took down Brock Lesnar at 35,000 feet. And then I got fired.
And then Jarrett's music's playing, and Hennig is still trying to get his lines in.
Well, as you should. He's not going to not finish his line. Oh, Jeff Jarrett's not coming out with his music here. PG James is like, what's that music mean? Where is he?
Uh-oh.
Oh, Brian Lawler doesn't want to go out there.
What?
Lawler's waiting for April, and Jarrett's like, what are you talking about?
This is kind of weird. Screw you and screw April.
I gotta wait for April, my girlfriend.
What?
Oh, I can tell you right now that April's a few months away.
Oh, God, I get it. Okay.
Yeah, what a great dad joke.
Well, I'm glad
looks
that...
like a little better shape-wise, but again, he's wearing black.
Yeah, he's not wearing stupid colored pants.
Yeah.
He's still got that thing on his chin, though.
Yeah, that's got to go. Get it. Got it. Good.
Get ready. It's B to the jizzle, and it's forget it, got it good. See? Oh! got it good.
Good. Ridiculous.
Okay. This was a very, very pointless.
Wait, so that was the promo?
That's it, man. We learned nothing right there. And Jarrett didn't even come out because he couldn't come out with Lawler.
Well, like, what was that about?
Sorry. Oh, I'm directed my attention, Mike, tonight. NWA-TNA.com. Why are we going there tonight? Oh,
a silent auction.
Silent auction.
Oh, for the DC Sniper.
The reward fund. So they're kind of doing some charity stuff with the silent auction.
Yeah. That's a good thing.
Recently, Bob, I don't know if you saw this, and I don't know if I texted you about it. I meant to, but this was by the time this airs, it's weeks old. But Scott Hall is on his way out right now, guys. Just so
I gotta explain why Jeff Jarrett didn't come out because he's about to wrestle.
Yeah. But Goldilocks did a silent auction for a very cool item. That was the script that she was handed for the second TNA show.
Really?
Yeah, and I was thinking about bidding on it and trying to get it, and then by the time I was going to do it, all the posts were gone. And I don't know if she just stopped doing it or if it ended quickly, or I don't know what happened, but pretty cool nonetheless.
Well, why don't you reach out to her and see what's going on with it?
It might be too late now, but that is a good idea. Hey, Scott Hall's in the back.
That would be, honestly, that'd be pretty cool. Just to see like how they had it formatted.
Oh, I know. And see, because it had like revisions and shit on it too.
Really?
Yeah, she got the video was gone and everything. Oh, there's the payoff. Mike Tenay says AO.
Oh, we're going off script. He's not supposed to be here.
He says he's supposed to be wait till later. But we had to fill the 20-minute talking segment, so here I am.
Here I am to talk again. Scott Hall is looking a little bloated right now.
Yeah.
Sick and tired of trying, not sick trying. This guy can't talk. Is he drunk?
Okay right now? Yeah.
I don't know, man.
I don't know, man. This is kind of...
He's always said that he never competed intoxicated. But he doesn't look like he's great right now.
Maybe he's hungover. I don't know.
Oh, maybe.
But, you know, Scott Hall's doing okay these days. So whatever happened in 2002, it's okay.
Yeah. No, well, it is good that he's a lot better nowadays.
And here comes Jeff Jarrett. Thank God we were getting this out of the way.
I don't understand why it has to happen again.
Well, it doesn't. Here we go. Jarrett running in. We're starting hot. Boom, boom, boom.
See, I've never understood why he turns around and then does a punch.
It's a discus punch, dude. Come on.
That's not when he turns around that slow. Okay? It does nothing.
Well, hey, there's Athena.
Of course.
Who I think is funny that they literally just have her there for no reason.
They did that to shut the crowd up, I would imagine, but now the crowd's like, you're wasting her.
Well, what did she do? She looked like she was just picking up Jeff Jarrett's like ring gear and stuff that he left.
She's the SoCal Val of Tennessee, I'm telling you. That's all that she does.
If that's what she is, then good for her.
I'm not bashing it, but that's all she does. I'm pretty sure she's a wrestler.
I was just going to look it up now while they're just punching each other and kicking each other.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that she was wrestling on the independents around Tennessee, and that's why she was getting over.
Yeah, according to Cage Match, she's her role is a singles wrestler, a referee, and a valet.
Yeah, I believe that.
She did not have a very long career. Oh, listen.
Well, when you get screwed over all the time, that doesn't surprise me.
Listen, I don't want to spoil anything here. She does eventually wrestle in TNA.
I think I know that.
She has 2 matches in 2003 that we will eventually get to.
Yeah.
And they're not the kind of matches I would expect, so that's pretty interesting.
No, I do. I think I remember those.
But yeah, it looks like she...
All the way slam by Scott Hall.
Imagine if he did that off the second rope to Hulk Hogan.
It would never happen. Bastard.
She looked like she wrestled in 2001, 2002, and 2003 in USA Championship Wrestling. Yeah. In 2003, also in Memphis Wrestling and TNA. And then in 2004, in United States Wrestling Organization. She had 3 matches, and that's the length of her career. That's it. Very short.
I wonder what got her so over for the crowd there to be like, come on, Athena.
If she's hometown, that's how it goes.
Did those shows take place at the fairgrounds?
Hey, they sure do. I was just about to say that. Tennessee State Fairgrounds, Nashville, Tennessee. Hey, we're fighting in the crowd now with plastic trash cans and in the dark.
Which is shocking for a Jeff Jarrett match. I cannot believe that they're brawling in the crowd.
Yeah.
That is definitely something he never does. Oh, that's right. He does it every time as he whacks Scott Hall over the back with a chair.
Yeah, who would have thought this was going to happen right now? Not me.
This is just shocking.
They're going to get in the ring, double clothesline each other, and lay down and also I bet.
Probably. I can imagine. I would imagine that Jeff Jarrett is going to win this, considering Scott Hall has not been around.
See, at the same time, I feel like they're going to... Scott Hall's like, listen, brother, I'm going to need that pop tonight, so I'm going to have to go over. Jarrett's like,
man. I don't see Jeff Jarrett losing.
well, put it this way. Do we really think this match is going to end clean? Like, really? Because I don't.
No, I bet, you know what? Maybe Brian Lawler will come out and be like, hey, Scott Hall, I know that you were flicking your toothpick at April, and I'm not talking about a legitimate toothpick, you son of a bitch.
Well, what if April came and sits ringside to watch Scott Hall, which then it makes Lawler come out and be like, oh, there she is. And then Scott Hall's flirting with her, and then she hands him a drink, and then Lawler's like, hold on, and then he starts beating him up. And look at this. Jarrett's laid out on the announce table. I think Scott Hall's going to go up to the top rope. Just kidding. He rolls him back in there.
He's not Kid Cash or Amazing Red to do crazy dives like that.
Irish Whip reverses it. Hall back with a knee. Kicks Jarrett in the gut. Oh, is he going for the edge?
Is he going to get backdrop over the top rope to the floor? Yeah.
What do you mean? Because he was right there, so close to the apron?
Yeah, every time. It's ridiculous. And, of course, he's holding his left knee. He's been doing this since 1994. Okay?
Because
I remember... Yeah, I remember the first time I saw that was WrestleMania 10. In the ladder match, he was going to go for the Razor's Edge. I'm like, dude, you're right next to the ropes. What are you doing? And you got backdrop. And I would proceed to see it like every big-time match after that.
Yeah.
Like, God damn.
Jarrett just did a huge forearm off the apron.
Huge.
Bouncing Scott Hall's head off the post. Can I just say how much I hate the way these posts look? I hate them.
Like what? That they're red?
No, that they're like big, like the big, like weird protruding part.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, you see it? I hate it.
Well, it's like big and then it goes suddenly small.
Yeah, I don't like it at all.
It's not evenly proportionate like a WWE ring post.
No, I believe that these are very similar to like a WCW. They used ones like this at some point.
Well, didn't you say they were using a WCW ring?
Oh, you know what? It actually, I think that it was said in early on in our either our preview episode or our first episode. I do think that was noted, so it makes sense. Well, it's just like you probably know, but I think like the early 2CW ring was a WCW ring as well.
Yeah, power plant ring. Yeah,
which is like what?
That's crazy. Like how that comes about. Because that's probably a ring that like Goldberg was training in or something, you know?
Which is insane, unreal.
Oh, Jarrett just slams Hall face first onto the canvas.
Here we go. Here we go.
Your favorite move? He jumps on his back over the middle row.
So fucking stupid.
Oh, Scott Hall's he's all loopy. He's all out of it. Fans are chanting,
this match
go,
is
Hall,
too important. He can't give up. Look at Hall's hair.
How is it too important? Barely. There's nothing attached to this, right? There's no stipulation to it, right?
No, but it's important. Because they've never faced ever in their history, ever. Definitely not 7 years before this. Definitely not.
No, absolutely not.
What the fuck?
That was a sloppy-looking swinging neck breaker there.
Well, the way he did it was almost... Okay, that's why. I was just going to say, it almost seemed like he had to be closer to the rope, so he purposely swung him to that direction more. And it was because he put his foot on the rope. The ref caught him, though.
Jeff Jarrett's probably whispering to him, hey, brother, you're going to have to take the stroke here. Got to go over again. There's a sleeper hold. What a surprise.
On his back, though. It's like the piggyback sleeper. Oh, my God, he's fading.
Right.
He's like, fuck, brother.
Is he going to drop to his knees, or is he going to be able to ram him into the corner?
No way. He's going to the knees for sure.
He's definitely looking dazed here.
He's like, hey, down. Chico, those drinks are hitting hard right now. Last night he's catching up to me.
Wow, that scotch is hitting different tonight.
Scotch Hall.
Wow. How has that never been in a promo?
I don't know.
What the hell, dude?
Holy shit.
Hey, Scotch Hall, come on. How have they not done that?
No, they just call him Last Call Scott Hall, which, in fact, just seems like a decent nickname anyways.
Right. That's so funny. Scotch Hall. Wow.
Look, he's fading.
Missed opportunity.
Absolutely. I'm going to pull that out on IcoPod and see if it gets Austin to laugh.
You have to. That's so good. Knowing Austin, he'll probably no-sell it.
It will go right over his head and he'll be like, what?
You mean Scott Hall?
Forget it. Look, he's getting hype. He's hulking up, brother. Let's go.
Hallmania.
Look at this. Look how he's doing this.
This is the fastest he's moved in weeks.
Oh,
Oh,
oh, oh.
counter.
Reversing the hip toss. Come on, Hall. Hit him with the stroke.
Choke slam.
A choke slam.
God. Yeah, he pulls that out sometimes. But now they're both laid out. It wasn't a clothesline. It was off a choke slam.
Close enough. Same idea.
It's so bad that like they follow the formula to some extent every match. It's horrible. It's so bad.
Okay, come on, get up.
Let's get this over with. Come on. We're almost at the hour mark, which means we got about 56 minutes to go. How many more matches do we have after this? 4? 3?
Yep, we got 4 more matches. But we're at a good pace, though. If we have 4 more matches, we can't have many more like segments, besides maybe a couple interviews, I feel like.
Sure, yeah. Because you know, Syxx and AJ is probably going to go decent amount of time.
And I pray it's better than last week, but we'll see. Hall off the rope. What the heck? He almost hit the ref. But nope, Jarrett does.
Jarrett does. Jarrett doesn't miss. Rudy Charles is going to just chill out in the corner for a few minutes. Oh, Jarrett's got a chair. Don't do it. Where's Bullet Bob? Come on, Bullet Bob. Get in there. Is he going to hit him over the head?
Oh, yep.
Well, Hall got his hands up for a second there.
So he's done.
He's laid out.
He's done. This is it. Yeah, let me pin him when the ref is clearly knocked out right there. Who's that? Oh, Curt Hennig.
He's helping out his AWA tag partner, Scott Hall.
The lights went out. Is it going to be Mr. Wrestling 3?
I thought our copy here like went dark for a minute, but it was the lights.
What the fuck? Okay, it's Ron Killings in the back with a microphone.
What the fuck? Why did the lights go out for this?
He's basically saying, you're out there playing with your buddies, but we got a match tonight. Oh, he's going to beat his ass with a rectal thermometer. Okay.
It's weird. Or why the lights go out for that?
Okay.
Sabu?
Lights are back on and...
I hope Brian Lawler
okay. He missed his cue. Come on. Tell me Brian Lawler didn't miss that cue. He attacked Hennig from behind. Here's BG James. We're basically going to get a 6-man tag match again next week. Look at Lawler. Look how he's running.
The way he's running away. That is so... I mean, Lawler's character is a little annoying, but he's kind of funny sometimes.
Jarrett's like, let me hit Curt Hennig with the stroke. And then look at that. Hennig low blows Jarrett. Uh-oh, we're setting up for the edge.
There you go. Can you get him up?
Go.
All right, let's try it again. Redo. There we go.
Come on, Scott Hall. Come on. Here we go. Is he going to hit it?
And done.
Hennig grabbed the ref.
1, 2, 3.
I knew it.
Scott Hall won. Scott Hall doesn't look thrilled that he won. He's like, whatever. That's how they booked it, brother. Oh, Jarrett didn't lose clean.
No.
Because we can't do that.
Oh, suck it, Jeff Jarrett. Okay.
Yes, baby. Break it down.
Scott Hall's like, yeah, brother. I don't know. I'll raise my hands. Thanks, I guess.
That was just weird, though. I don't know why the lights went out for the promo. That is kind of stupid.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, I don't care anymore.
Go back to the ladies. Yeah, move your hips.
Yeah.
Move your shoulders. That's all you know how to do. Yeah. Shake that ass. Okay. Now they're still hyping up the silent auction for the DC Sniper. Who I would imagine. Wait, was he not caught at this point?
I don't know.
Look it up. DC Sniper.
And now we're getting a flashback to Hermes Sadler's tag match, but here's Brian Lawler actually attacking BG James, which is the real reason we're seeing this flashback, because they have a match coming up.
So it looks like they were apprehended on It looks like the last one was on October 24th. So I don't know if that means like the next day after the show they were caught.
Oh. April is my hoe. What a nice sign.
That's
Here's
nice.
Brian Lawler.
I wish the Godfather would come out. And then he would take April and make her one of his hoes. That'd be cool. Oh, they're like, hey, hit me. And Lawler knows he can't. Oh, he's calling him a motherfucker. That's nice. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Here we go. This means it's going to be Brian Lawler against BG James.
Okay, so this should be a riveting match. I can't wait.
I'm so looking forward to it.
Oh, he's doing the water bottle thing for some reason. And he rolls in the ring, and we're starting right off again. I don't know if we've had a match where they started with a lockup tonight.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you, I don't hate that.
No, it's good. It's everything's really quick. We're kind of just moving on.
Yeah, I mean, really in wrestling, I don't know why they start off like that, because in a regular fight, that never happens.
Huh.
Like, if you and I were to fight, am I going to put you in a fucking lockup? Probably not.
No, you'd fucking put me in the the
Torture rack.
torture rack.
That's right. And when I saw that guy do it to his friend in the front row on a Nitro, I was like, I got to do it to Dallas.
It's absolutely what happened. Hey, look at this. We're going into the crowd. I bet in a second. Hold on. We're crotching Lawler on the guardrail first.
What? That was weird. It was like he was humping it. Lawler's pissed. You motherfucker. Wait, does he not care about where April's at if he's out here beating up PG James?
Right? Yeah, I guess not. She's definitely going to come out during this match, I think.
I would have to imagine.
Okay, and we are about to be at the hour and 6 minute mark right now.
Lawler is fat, but they cross out the PH and put an F. That's pretty funny.
Lawler's standing on the announce table with a microphone. Have you seen April?
Hey, bro.
You seen April?
Hey, bro, where are you?
You seen April?
Oh, he's going to go for a pile. He's going to powerbomb him through the announcer's table. Do it, Lawler. Oh.
Right. Oh my God. Oh my God. On the concrete. He just spiked Lawler on the concrete by not flipping him over.
He just landed on the top of his head.
That was fucked up, what just happened right there.
Oh.
Are you kidding?
Yeah, that's not good. He just hit him over the back with a chair, and Lawler's selling it ridiculously.
TNA's like, damn it! This isn't in my format.
Well, I've never understood why they say that when it comes to the wrestling part. Like, don't tell us that.
Yeah,
like, they did that in WCW all the time. Oh, that's not supposed to happen. Like, dude, come on.
Lawler back into the guardrail.
Why did he go chest first like that?
I have no clue. He tripped on the mat.
Oh, well, maybe. What, Black Label Society shirt.
It's a band, I think, right?
I think so. Oh,
and
he goes
Lawler reverses it. And yeah, so BG James into the steps. Brian Lawler's like, wait, is April over here?
Is that what he's doing?
Oh, wait, there's the fan.
Is that the girl?
Oh, he got a different one, though. Look, he's laughing. Haha, I don't need yours.
At her.
That's awesome.
Wow, that's so funny. They keep on going back to that. Oh. Why does he make goofy faces like that? It's funny, but it also kind of takes you out of the match.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think it's hilarious, but it's like, come on, dude.
Yeah, like
it's making them more of a comedy.
Right, 100%. If I get hit over the head with a chair, I'm not gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna be unconscious.
Well, yeah.
Oh, here we go. Get it? Got it. Good.
And then you got to do this weird little puppet dance.
And then you got to go, oh, you didn't know. Oh, okay.
It's like that dance. Do you ever watch Conan O'Brien? He does like the little the puppet master string thing. Yeah, that's what that is.
Yeah, you're right. Oh, he's going for the pump handle.
He didn't hump him though, so that's how you knew he wasn't hitting it.
That's right.
Oh.
That was like a savant kick right to the face. If I were to try to do that right now, considering my thigh is sore as fuck, I probably would tear my groin. So.
I just like that it's like my thigh is sore.
Dude, it sucks, man. Kickball when you're 31.
Wait a
no!
second. Oh my god.
What the fuck? Syxx-Pac is making out with April.
And she's not pulling away. Look at Lawler sees it. Look, he's like, what the fuck? This is awesome. He's
got
her.
Full hand. He's got his hand up her butt crack.
Oh my god. Now remember, last week we saw them come out of the same room.
That's right.
During an interview. Look at Lawler just tripped himself on the top. He
crotched himself.
And BG James gets the pin.
Wins the match.
But they're still...
They were just kissing for a good 45 seconds.
Oh, at least. That is funny.
Why is he holding him? Oh, so he can kiss her or something?
Oh, she's... Okay.
I don't know why, but she looked really hot there.
Yeah, she did. It was the eyes, man. It was the eyes.
It has to be.
She should probably be in the cage next week.
Yeah.
That would really suck.
He's torturing him. He's like holding him so they're going back at it. All right, so here's the real question. Did Syxx actually end up banging April?
Yes.
Probably, 100%. And he was probably like, you know what, we got to live the gimmick, babe.
So my only problem with this is you're putting your X Division champion in a storyline that has nothing to do with the X Division.
Right.
It's my only issue. If he wasn't champion, I'm all for it.
Yeah, because I can't imagine, like, next week it's Mike TNA or Don West. All right, get this, right? The biggest X Division title match of the century.
Yeah.
Syxx-Pac's defending against Brian Lawler. And it's a ladder match.
Well, that's the thing is, like, ladder match. Lawler was just crying on the referee, and now he's crying leaving. You almost feel bad for him, but he was abusive, so fuck him.
Well, that's what I was thinking. I was about to say, like, why feel bad for the guy when he was emotionally damaging her?
Yeah. So we're at Mike TNA and Don West here at the table.
I need a 6. Something EBT. Whatever.
JW Wildfire stole my EBT card.
Oh my god. That's a Memphis guy.
Okay.
I think that's a Memphis wrestler.
That's funny then.
He stole my EBT card. What the fuck?
I'll tell you what, the TNA fans have some really creative signs.
They 100% do. It's great.
Right there on camera. No one but right behind Mike TNA. They stole my EBT card.
That's great.
Okay, so we're talking about what our X Division title match is. The rematch between Syxx-Pac and AJ Styles.
Yeah, and we get another.
Here's our flashback.
Package about it. Mortimer Plumtree. I don't know if I like the fucking.
Styles is like, yeah, I got my headband down because I just got finished mowing the lawn before this. What about it?
I'm a landscaper. Oof.
That was the best move of the fucking match.
Well, and if you hit the spiral tap, that would have been cool.
Yeah.
I mean, Syxx does have some good heel kicks.
Oh my god, he's got some of the best kicks ever, I think. Yeah. And they made him seem like they did those all right in a row like that, but he didn't. Like they were all like slow and like, okay, here's one.
Yeah, well, it's the magic of editing.
Absolutely.
Because you're watching this. You're watching this shit like this. You're like, oh my god, this was probably a really good match. And no, it's not good at all. Oh, that's so weird that he's acting like a babyface with Lawler, and then he's decking referees like a heel. I don't understand it. He had AJ pinned. But he's still a champion, Don. Don't matter. Some weird music. Oh, here we go. We're going to AJ and Syxx. No disqualification.
Oh, okay. Well, I just want to point out that I believe it was last week's show, or maybe it was, I think it was last week, that Don West and his hype at the very end of the show or whatever was like, it's going to be Syxx-Pac and AJ Styles in a ladder match. It's like, what?
That's what I thought.
2 weeks ago. I think it might have been 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, like last week's match was supposed to be a ladder match.
Because I did, in fact, go back, because that's how I do the social. I say it all the time. And he does say it's Syxx-Pac and AJ Styles in a ladder match. So either thought they were going to have a third ladder match in a row, or like week-wise, or it was just a mistake. But regardless,
you can't do that.
I'll take a no DQ, but Mortimer Plumtree is clearly going to be involved.
I would imagine. And if that's the case, that this is no DQ, I wouldn't be surprised if AJ wins it.
Here he is.
With awful music.
Is he packing right now because he was just kissing April, or is that just the title belt around his waist?
The hot shots are going to come out and be like, you stole our gimmick.
Look at that sign. AJ Styles was screwed. He's got fans.
He was screwed. But apparently, so Syxx is a heel in some cases and a babyface in the other. Is he the ultimate tweener?
He is both. Everyone wants to sweet him, but also we don't like him because he didn't do anything to earn the title. What's that sign say? We've got some. He laughed at the sign, and I missed it.
Yeah, it's something about $500.
In Athena, it said too. Oh boy, Syxx-Pac has the microphone. For what?
Hey Lawler, I just banged your girl.
No,
You know what? You know what he should say in the promo? He should be like, "I'll tell you something, Lawler. April came early this year. Oh,
hey. Wait, so what's he gonna say here? He's gonna make it short.
I'm gonna make it short. Leads to a 15-minute promo."
He's like, hold on, guys, stop chanting. I want to get this match underway. Oh, it's the shits. When, yeah, okay, sex.
Well,
he says it's the shits when an X Division title match ends in a disqualification like last week. That's why this week is no DQ.
Yeah, but he caused the DQ, didn't he? Punched the guy.
Oh.
Yeah, Mortimer. He just said that he's gonna whip your ass.
Mortimer Plumtree talks like he's got like cotton in his mouth.
Yes, he does. Like his tongue is
You're
constantly.
gonna whip my ass? Like, okay. Come on, dude.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so here we go. Do we think Brian Lawler is going to come back out and potentially screw Syxx-Pac since it's no DQ?
Oh shit. Maybe. That makes it even more. I think that makes it even more evident that AJ could win this.
I wouldn't hate that.
But I don't know, man. I feel like the X title's been changing hands like every other week.
Yeah, I mean, it does.
So maybe you want to try to keep it on somebody for a while. Like if AJ were to win this, he needs to hold it on through the end of the year.
Something.
Oh.
Oh.
Go behind and he got thrown to the floor. Oh, Syxx
Here
gonna go for a
Syxx-Pac.
dive.
Off the ropes and somersault.
There you go.
Oh, suck it. Yeah.
Well, at least the action's kind of picking up early.
Everyone's starting to chant 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. If I was at these shows, I'd have a big boombox and just have that CD playing, like WWF music. Just 1, 2, 3, kid.
There you go. All right, so AJ back over at him. Oh, nice back kick by heel kick by Syxx-Pac. Hey, this is a great time to tell a fun story. I have been waiting to tell this on IcoPod. I've already told you a different time, probably a year ago at this point. You know how long it took me to figure out that Syxx-Pac was because they added up 1, 2, or 3?
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
It took me way too long. I was like, why is his name Syxx? Like in WCW and stuff, I was like, I don't get it.
Yeah.
Like, why is it that?
Well, didn't Bischoff say that on his podcast? It's like, we just added it. 1, 2, 3.
I can't remember if that's, or if I just finally just made it sense to me, but like, regardless.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I remember hearing on Bischoff's podcast, he was like, yeah, we just added the numbers. 1, 2, 3, made 6. Syxx-Pac. He came up with the t-shirt too, with the cue ball.
Oh, see, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Syxx-Pac just had a Romero special on Styles, but his shoulders were down, so he had to let it go, or the ref was going to count a pin. Now he's slapping him in the corner.
Come on, AJ. Do it for the fam.
Oh, up and over.
Oh. Head scissors. Yep. Head scissors to the floor. If AJ can't beat Chi Cruz, maybe he can't beat Syxx-Pac, though. I don't know. Oh, baseball slide. Syxx catches it. And, chest first over the railing.
That was incredible. Okay,
no DQ.
Okay.
TNA. Oh, and he tosses him into the ring steps. Shoulder first.
And here is the steel steps being used. He's going to pick him up like.
Is he going to be able to pick it up?
Oh my goodness!
Oh, he looks like Scott Hall trying to pick up Jeff Jarrett. Oh, and he hits the other ring steps.
Nope, didn't work. Slapping, brawling. Oh, whips Styles into the post, and then Syxx gets thrown into it as well.
He Bronco busted the ring post.
Yeah, pretty much. That looked like it hurt.
Yeah, it probably didn't feel great.
How do you feel that at this point in TNA, still the only shirt that we have is an AJ Styles shirt? Like, no one else, I don't think, has their own merch. They don't talk about it. They don't show it.
Well, who else would have a shirt?
I feel like Jarrett.
No one buys heel shit.
Well, I guess you're right about that.
Yeah. So.
Oh, my God. His leg landed on his face with the...
he might have been knocked out for real. And that's why it took him a minute to kick out of that. He might have a concussion.
Spinal tap. And look at this. Watch his leg. I don't know, dude. Well, the ref just messed up well, it was supposed to be a 2 count, but Syxx didn't kick out. No, and so the ref stopped to counting.
Yeah.
Jesus.
They always say referees need to treat it like a shoot.
Like, it's tricky. I mean, I agree. I think it needs to be, but then it's like, okay,
it's not my fault. If you don't fucking kick out, that's on you.
Yeah, that was bad. So he's stretching the arms. Syxx is back to his feet, though. Twisting Styles around, reversing the move. Drop toe hold down. Now he's got a headlock in.
Oh, wait, the Mortimer Plumtree fucking camp of people. That's nice. See, now they're slowing it down again. And this has been no DQ, and they're not really doing much.
No, they haven't. The no DQ part, I feel like they're... Oh, look at that.
Oh, he hits it.
The moonsault DDT.
That's good. See, now he's getting really... What was that? That was a weird temper tantrum there by AJ. All right, so we are in 2002 here. All right. So I'm just... Oddly enough, I'm just looking up Hermie Sadler shit right now.
Okay.
During an AJ Syxx-Pac match. So I can tell you where I'm at for my interest level here. So it looks like for NASCAR Cup Series...
Oh, nice back kick.
That's all he has right now. It looks like Syxx. All that Syxx can do good is like a somersault dive to the floor and spin kicks.
Oh, caught Styles was going to go for a pop-up like Hurricane on it, but instead he got power bombed.
Maybe I'll save this Hermie stuff for later.
There's a match that we can talk about it right after this, or the main event even. I bet you is going to be super exciting. Oh, look at that kick to the face,
right to the jaw.
Oh, he's got his foot on. Like, is he going for the Bronco Buster? Is he going to hit it, or is he going to pop his butthole? Nope, he hits it.
Oh, I've never understood how that exactly hurts.
Well, we could try it one night at your house. I will try it on you.
No, I'm not going to have you Bronco Buster me. Oh, powerbomb off the middle rope.
I'll contract Sarah to do it. I'll be like, listen, this is what's got to happen.
That sounds like foreplay.
Well, in a way. Okay. Except I get to watch. So he picks up the
X Factor. That should be it. Or the Factor.
Plumtree, though. Plumtree got the ref.
Of course he did. Oh, come
He's
on.
like, I'm the referee. But also, hey, there's also no disqualification.
That's true. You can't ring the bell for that.
Oh.
Why is he so surprised? You have to know that Syxx is going to grab you, dummy. Oh, my God. No, I'm so sorry.
Oh, Styles hit Plumtree down.
You could see him mouth to him now to move.
Northern Light suplex and 2 count.
Kick up by AJ. Well, I would say this is... he's knocked out. This is better than last week's match.
I was just gonna say. I was gonna hold out till the end to say it, but yeah, I agree.
Syxx going to the top rope.
Syxx on the top. No, gets stopped though, and bridging German suplex. Beautiful. Kick out.
Come on, AJ.
Well, this is the match we should have got the first time they met.
Absolutely. I wonder if, I mean, there's really not been much usage of it, but I wonder if the no disqualification match made it easier for him.
Yeah.
Crossbody, but Syxx rolls through. Oh, almost wins it with that.
He sort of kicked out.
Yeah.
I mean.
Oh.
And nope. Versus whatever he's going for there.
It was going for a powerbomb. Styles going for Styles Clash.
Look at Syxx is pulling through and then grabs the bottom rope, so he can't do it.
But there's no disqualification. Oh, there's Lawler. What the fuck? Oh my God. Lawler hit him with a drink. Styles Clash. 1, 2, 3. AJ wins it.
Dude, I had a feeling.
I didn't think he was really going to win it there.
Wow.
Wow. Okay. Wow.
So Styles is now what? Is it a 2-time X Division champion, right?
Yes. Yeah, because he won it the first time. He won the inaugural one.
Yep. Syxx is back to his feet, yells at Mortimer to get out of the ring. He's looking at Styles, and look, he's raising his hand.
Yeah, Syxx, you got screwed over though. It's not like AJ did it the clean way.
Does that mean I don't know? It's kind of weird.
I feel like he's about to get attacked. Yeah, here comes Lawler. Oh, AJ handed him the belt. Oh,
that's
and he
kind of weird. So yeah, he kind of held the belt behind him to give it to Lawler, so Lawler could hit him in the head. Okay, kind of weird.
I don't hate it.
I don't hate it either. It was slick how he kind of handed it to him though.
Yeah.
Because it was clear that it was obvious, but it almost looked as if he accidentally grabbed it, kind of thing too.
Right.
So I kind of liked how they handled that.
Well, I'm in favor of this. I thought AJ won it later on from Syxx, not here. And like you mentioned before, this kind of allows Syxx and Lawler to have a proper feud because the X Division champion should not be in that type of situation.
Yeah, so I think that needed to happen.
Yeah, I agree. Right.
Oh, you can bid out for a night with Goldie? Hello, NWA-TNA.com right now. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go. They still have the silent auction. We'll donate to the DC Sniper.
Yeah,
it's only been 18 years ago.
Then we can go hang out with Goldilocks.
Yeah. All right, Hermes Salas, I was looking up real quick because I know we were talking about it before. Surprisingly enough, though, this guy didn't really race in a lot of races. There's 36 years. In 2002, he only raced in 10.
Wait, Bob. It's fake Lollipop. She has a lollipop, but that is not Lollipop.
That is not Lollipop. That's gimmick infringement.
I'm sorry. Hold on. Before you get there, let's just introduce this next match because here we are. We got Ace Steel coming out without Mortimer Plumtree.
No Mortimer. So does that mean they broke up?
That's kind of weird. Okay, we get. So it looks like they're saying in commentary here, Ace Steel is going to be facing Jorge Estrada. Ace Steel fears decaf. Okay. So do I, but... Here's Jorge with Priscilla. So, velvet outfit. Okay. And remember, that is Jerry Lawler's girlfriend at the time.
That's right.
And you could tell because she's very young.
He does have a type, doesn't he?
Oh, yeah, he certainly does. Okay, so I just wanted to get that out of the way because this match is so random. Now we can talk about Hermie Sadler a bit.
Yeah, so just trying to look at his racing history, I guess.
Yeah.
So, for instance, in September, I don't care about Jorge and Ace Steel, so I'm not even looking at the match. But he had a race in September 15th where he started 43rd and he finished 23rd.
Okay.
And then he had another one. The next race was he started 42nd, finished 37th. Charlotte, which I think was on the October 13th.
Mm-hmm.
Started 43rd, finished 41st, but he had an engine issue, I guess. And then Martinsville, which is the race that took place right before this show on the 20th of October. He started 8th, which is pretty good, but he finished 35th.
Oh.
So Hermie doesn't have the best of luck here.
Well, you can't win them all, you know?
I guess not.
A lot of just arm locks and such in the beginning of this match. This match is so random to me, but...
You want to know what's incredible, though? I don't know if this is what this means, but apparently if you finish like 41st, you still make almost $40,000.
Holy shit.
So...
We are in the wrong career field, Bob.
Ooh, yeah.
Holy shit. Did you just see that move?
I did not. I was
Oh
looking
my
at Hermie
god. I
Salad.
don't even know how to explain it. It almost looked like it was like a botch, but like A-Steel kind of got up in like a Hurricane Rana position, sort of. And then the way that Jorge slammed him down was kind of painful.
How is there not a replay of that?
I don't know. Because I think it, like I said, I think it might have been a mess up, but man, it looked hard.
Oh, head scissors right into the middle turnbuckle.
Well, you've mentioned it before. Hermie also had his own promotion, right? Or he
Correct.
ran the UWF, right?
Yeah, it was in conjunction essentially with TNA. Yeah, UWF TNA from 2006 until 2008, I believe.
And
I have
was
many of their shows.
Are they decent?
Honestly, they're really just TNA house shows that they
Okay.
just filmed.
Is it?
But yeah,
so
I mean,
is
they're
it,
okay.
Oh yeah, owners:
Oh.
Dave Hebner, Earl Hebner, and Hermie Sadler,
That makes sense. Yeah.
2006 to 2008.
We got a side slam there by Steele out of the corner, which looked pretty nice. Yeah, no, I mean there was some good matches there.
Okay.
But I mean heavy on TNA guys as expected. But I know they ran a show at the ECW Arena a couple of times. Those were good shows. Kurt Angle against Abyss. I
Hardcore
believe.
War too.
Yeah. Steele with a middle rope dropkick to a seated Estrada. And then just tosses him to the floor again. Yeah, no, there's some good stuff.
I don't know, man. We don't have to go over UWF now, but I'm looking at some of the cards and like might need to chat with you later.
Yeah. Steele just took Estrada out with a suicide dive. Ace Steele does not appear in the UWF, though. Just let's throw that out there.
And Priscilla's like, holy crap.
Ooh.
Okay.
Where's Jerry Lawler? Get Jerry Lawler.
Yeah, so Ace
Call him
Steel
up.
just threw Priscilla down, like pretty hard. And
Yeah,
he gets
he got
whipped to the
sent
apron by
free.
Jorge.
I wonder if we'll see Priscilla after the show. Maybe she tells Jerry what happened, and he's like, get the fuck out of there.
Now, look at that.
Oh, DDT on the floor by Estrada. We are 1 hour, 32 minutes, and 6 seconds into the show here. Fans are chanting for TNA off of a slow-moving DDT on the floor. Oh, Estrada's going for something here.
Oh, Splag Moonsault.
Yeah, Moonsault misses.
And now Ace Steel looks like he's potentially going up to the top. Or just springboard? Let's see. Springboard. And
Just a splash.
splashes on him, yeah.
Steel is kind of built like Chris Benoit, isn't he?
Oh, that's a good. Yeah, that's a good example. Yeah.
Like body type.
You know, this is something whenever I watch something I haven't watched before, like some of these early TNA shows, like I would say I'm a fan of Ace Steel now. And 4 months ago, I don't even know who he was.
Right. Well, that's the beauty of doing these type of shows. Estrada trying to fight off Steel here on the. Well, now Steel's going to the top rope here. Is he going to do a top rope superplex? He sure is.
Nice.
And the ring did not collapse.
It's such a shame.
But they're both knocked out. Steel going for the cover. So I'm assuming they must have dropped the Mortimer Steel combination, which is a bit disappointing.
Because I would prefer that over him with Styles for sure.
Yeah. But you know what? If they have the belt on AJ, I guess you don't want to water it down by having with Ace Steel. But I would rather have Ace Steel be champion. Have somebody different do it.
Yeah.
Short on clothesline. And Steel is fun to watch. Like, there's no denying that.
Yeah, I think he's very entertaining.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, look at this. Is he going for the twist of Kane? Well, he was going for it, but he
Strata countered it.
trip to Graceland. Nope, counter. Northern Lights suplex. Oh,
Rolls
look at
through.
this. He's pulling the Matt Jackson.
Oh. We know that Matt Jackson must be an Ace Steel fan.
Well, yeah. Except Matt Jackson, he's got the bad back, so it just doesn't work. Priscilla tripping Ace Steel, and her bracelet fell off.
Sure did.
And that was a really, really weird roll-up, but here we go. Jorge got the pin.
Wow. Well, Ace Steel must have fallen out of... Oh, here's Mortimer.
Where are you reading the fucking whole match? Come on, bro. Oh, my God. Can we get a Priscilla versus Mortimer Plumtree evening gown match?
God.
Or evening wear match, I guess it would be. Yeah.
So apparently the storyline here is that Mortimer was so confident that he was backstage celebrating with AJ, and then Ace lost.
And now he's pissed. Ace Steel's attacking Jorge, and then Priscilla's jumping on the back of Mortimer Plumtree. I need that match right now. They need to book that shit.
Oh, please, no.
Look at their cat fight. Yes. Oh, he flipped Priscilla over, though.
Yeah, she's knocked out.
Priscilla's like not a wrestler, I don't think. So the fact that she's getting so involved is pretty interesting.
Yeah, I'm surprised. Maybe she feels like she has to in order to stay with Jerry Lawler.
Could be. Impress him a bit.
Yeah. Hey, Jerry, I'm a wrestler now, too.
I'm a wrestler. It's not just because you're rich.
Right. I can provide. Here's the $14 I made from a TNA appearance.
Well, I got to eat at catering. They ordered barbecue.
I put some in my purse for you.
Oh, yeah. Hello. Look, it's fake lollipop. Get the fuck out of here, dude. Hey, bid for
why do they
Oh, hold on. You can be Vince Russo's assistant. Anyone want to bid on that? Anyone at all?
Oh, my God.
Holy crap. I like the things they're auctioning off, though. Those are pretty cool, like, things to do.
Could you imagine being Vince Russo's assistant?
No, you'd fucking hate yourself.
What the hell would you even do for that?
You'd get him coffee and then like tell him his ideas are good. Yes, Vince. No, Vince. I mean, yes, Vince. Yes.
Yeah, no, that's great. Yeah, absolutely. I wonder if the cameraman doing this shot so the girl's dancing ever felt awkward. What's that production? You want me to zoom in on her butt crack? Okay, here I go.
NWA-TNA.com, by the way, does no longer work. I thought that it
Buy
was...
the domain.
I can't. I do it. But I would assume it would have redirected you to ImpactWrestling.com, but it does not. It just says not available. But it is unfortunately not for purchase. I did look.
How is it not for purchase?
Someone that still owns it.
Oh,
Apparently, if you go to NWA-TNA.com, it says it's for sale, but you can't. Or it says offers under $500 US are usually not considered.
Oh.
So someone besides Impact Wrestling owns this domain, though.
Interesting.
So here's Syxx-Pac with water, and he's walking very slow coming down to the ring.
So I just want to announce that my check bounced, and I'm
this is my last appearance. This should have been a backstage segment. I'm already gonna say it right now.
Absolutely.
You know? Thank you, dude.
Oh, Syxx even knows.
He said, I know you guys have seen me out here a little too much tonight.
Is he bucking it or something? You lost it because Brian Lawler.
Yeah, this is weird.
That's how we know
that. I know some of you guys think I suck, and that's fine, whatever.
That's cool with me. He is.
He says AJ Styles is a world-class wrestler and won the match tonight. Yeah, see? He said he was too worried about screwing with Brian Lawler.
Oh.
So
That's probably going to be next week then, right?
I would assume, yeah.
Yeah.
So he's like, some things start out as rib and then they turn serious. Oh my goodness.
Whoa.
He's saying lots of things about April.
Yeah. Like she's a hot piece of ass.
To quote him, yeah.
Oh, okay. Sells right now. How? Some guy just screamed out three-way.
So he's calling out Brian Lawler.
Yeah. Oh, this is a match for April.
Wait, he's calling him out right now? Because he said, if I win, I'm taking her back to my hotel tonight.
To rock her world, I think he said.
Oh, here's Lawler. Is
With
this an
music.
impromptu match?
Well, here's the thing. Is it being suggested that she'd be going with Lawler to the hotel room? That doesn't seem safe.
No, probably not. Look at Lawler he's gone, as Don West says.
He's
crying.
Crazed.
Crazed, crying, both. You want to fight for your woman?
I don't know how. Yeah, see, he's going too far. He's going too far into the comedy part.
Yeah. And look, Syxx-Pac is like, you can call me Sean.
Yeah.
Oh, he said he doesn't want April. She's used. She's a piece of trash. Look at Sean Waltman's laughing because he's making this so ridiculous.
Yeah.
He's like, I saw you kiss her.
Well, I saw him pretty much. Yeah, we
Did
also
she
saw him
kiss
like
you?
finger her fucking butthole, which was weird.
Oh,
No, I did. I saw that.
Syxx-Pac says, you didn't see the other stuff, and here's April. You made me do this. I love you. He forced me to do it. I love
I
you.
knew it. I knew it.
He did what? He drugged me out here.
She says you forced her.
He made me do it, Brian.
This was probably going to be the Jeff Jarrett thing, and they
Yeah.
switched it to fucking Sean Waltman.
Yeah. He loves only Lawler. And now Lawler's pissed again. Oh, really?
Oh, she's not a whore then. Oh my god!
Kill you! And so now he's beating up Syxx-Pac. He ran to the ring. So he loves April again.
Oh my god! The way he screamed that was hilarious.
Look at all the refs and security.
No security. Is there security? Oh, there is security.
Get ready. Here comes Don Harris, I'm sure.
Oh my god! Yeah,
Oh my
you know
God.
what? Don Harris is going to come out and he'll make out with April too.
And since Ron Harris isn't on the show, thank God, he's going to push him apart and then stare into the soul of Brian Lawler and be like, are we going to kiss or what?
Wow, this is ridiculous.
I don't
All
believe
right.
April either.
So April is just a liar. April is my hoe sign. That's nice.
I love you, Brian.
I love you, Brian. Am I still gonna make out with Syxx-Pac behind your back? Yes, that's fine. Oh, there's another girl at ringside. Another blonde. Who's that girl?
Oh, don't know. I'm confused now because she's back. Well, let's see. Bid to be the Truth's valet for a TNA show.
So that's for a woman then.
Well, you could be a valet. Why not?
I am not a valet. Valet is typically for a woman, I believe.
You said typically, exactly.
Typically, normally, usually is, always.
You could be a valet.
Not a valet.
I'd love
You
to
could
see
be
you in a dress,
valet.
Bob.
Absolutely not. I keep that in my personal life.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, like, you couldn't be his valet anyways because you're 7 foot tall. So
6'4".
close enough.
6'4" is different.
In wrestling, that's 7 foot.
Yeah, I know you're right.
Here we go. We're doing the pitch for next week now. It looks like Tenay and Don West are standing. They're too excited.
There's a rally monkey or something in my something.
Goldilocks, will you
rally my monkey?
spank my...
Oh my God. Spank my rally monkey.
What is a rally monkey?
So that was something that the Anaheim Angels had. They had the rally monkey if they were like behind. So this is probably around the World Series against the Giants, or if they were down by a couple runs or something, they would have the rally monkey appear on the screen.
AJ Styles, Amazing Red next week.
Oh shit! I forgot that was that Red won the #1 contendership. That would be good. Red and Styles usually have pretty good matches.
I missed exactly what he just said, but one of the matches is going to be for the title next week.
Like the world title?
Yeah, but it depends who wins this match, of course. Oh.
Come on, JB, just do the announcements.
Yeah, what the heck? JB messing up there.
He was like, oof. Oh, we get the fancy lights going out.
Oh.
Curt Hennig, 6'2", 245, 20 years pro. The Truth, 6 foot, 230, 6 years pro.
Well, here, we're probably going to get another fax thing in a second, so.
Yeah.
Oh, no, we didn't. Okay, here comes the truth. And actually, next week, Bob, so we do, in fact... Oh, wait a second. I don't want to say it, because I don't know exactly what they announced in the... It's a pretty interesting card next week, to say the least.
Okay.
I don't know exactly what they said. I don't want to say it. They mentioned a bunch of names, but I don't think they actually said these matches, so...
Well, Dallas, how about this? Okay, it's been 18 years. So how about after the show is over, we can mention it's on next week.
Okay, we can talk a little bit. Fine.
Yeah.
Deal.
It's been 18 years. So anybody listening to this could easily go to cagematch.com and be like, October 30th. All right, now I know what's going on.
Whatever, Bob, okay? I'm trying to keep the mystique, okay?
I get it, but I'm just saying.
But you're all right.
Ron Killings is rapping. It's weird to hear him rap and not just say what's up all the time.
Well, yeah, because he actually can.
Yeah, he's actually a really good rapper. Don West is even like, that's pretty good. A rematch from last week. The rematch we never knew we wanted to see until
My
today.
mama is not overrated.
That's true.
Here he comes, Curt Hennig. Yeah, go ahead, try to dance to this, cage dancer.
You gotta move your hips nice and slow, probably.
Rap is crap.
Rap is crap. That's from 1999, of course. And I just realized the tie-in because Ron Killings is a rapper.
Yes. And he throws the towel immediately into Ron Killings' face, and then he ducks a punch, and then atomic drop, and then another one.
Forearm shot, too. All right, we are at 1 hour, 47 minutes, and 26 seconds. This is the main event of the evening. Hennig chopping Killings in the corner, and he's going to go for a rolling neck snap, and he got it. Ron Killings rolling to the floor. So we're naturally going to potentially brawl in the crowd. Well, that sign wasn't over there before. Is there numerous signs of that, or they just run over behind them?
I don't know. I've seen people run up to the thing, too, though, so it could be. Yeah. Curt Hennig into the post. I think just getting punched.
Yeah, right hands here by Ron. Is the referee counting or what?
No, dude. Relax rules, bro.
God. I mean, I'm fine with relaxed rules. I don't like the limitations sometimes of, counting.
Well, I don't necessarily hate that things can be up to the referee's discretion. Like, I don't think that's a bad idea.
Yeah.
And I guess it's a little better because in TNA, they never actually said there was relaxed rules.
Right.
I feel like when you say it, then it gets a little like, oh, they're going to use a chair now.
Well, WCW said it like every fucking time.
Oh, yeah.
As soon as somebody grabbed her chair, it's relaxed rules. It's fine.
Oh, look at that camera shot. There's the title. They're punching each other on the announce table, and now they're off. So Bob does not get a Chipotle bowl from me.
It's fucking bullshit.
But that was the slowest Irish whip into the guardrail I've ever
The
seen.
weakest one I've seen ever.
And then, oh, God. Truth going for like a kick, but then crashed himself because Hennig moved out of the way. And now Killings is in the audience.
I wouldn't call that a lariat today.
Yeah, what the heck? And nope,
disrespectful
back not in the audience. He just pointed at the announce table. Is he going to do it?
He's gonna powerbomb through the announce table. Do it, guys. Come on. A backyard brawl, Don West calls this.
Oh, look at he's got a cable.
Oh, I thought that was his strap from his own outfit.
Oh, no, he's choking him with one of the camera cables right now.
Choking him out. He's unconscious. Smart.
Look at the camera. Look at.
All right, we get it. It's for the NWA World Title.
They zoom in wicked close to him now.
Yeah.
The truth is Tracy Chapman. What's that?
I don't know what that's in reference to.
I'm just reading signs here, guys. No, we're just brawling on the outside. Look at this.
They must have learned their lesson from last week where they're like, okay, they can't wrestle in the ring, so let's just brawl around ringside.
Yeah, it does seem like that.
Because that's all that this is. Which is surprising. I can't believe that Curt Hennig like fell off a cliff so quickly.
Yeah, it's kind of weird to me.
Yeah.
But we got less than 10 minutes left.
Yeah, we're at 1 hour, 50 minutes, and 33 seconds. So I think the runtime for this is like 156 or something like that.
Yeah, I thought that's what I might have seen, but...
Snapmare by Killings. He's going to go to the middle rope, it looks like.
Leg drop.
Hip-hop drop.
I was hoping he was going to do a Jeff Jarrett forearm, but whatever.
What about a Jerry Lawler fist drop?
Oh, God, I hate the fist drops.
Wow, okay. It's disrespectful. Do you like a fist drop with like a chain wrapped around?
That makes it a little better, I feel like. I guess, I probably hate the forearm even more than the fist drop, though, I think. Ooh, axe kick on to, his dad. I was making a Larry the Axe joke, but whatever. Anyway.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Come on, Ron. Finish him off. Be the champ forever.
He's going back to the top. Hey, there it is. Look at that. Fist drop.
There's the fist drop.
Jesus.
Wow, they must be listening to us.
I know. What the hell?
I don't know. They're trading right hands. Ron not really selling the punches till they get there. But considering his rock hard abs, he probably didn't even feel it.
Oh.
Wait, blocked.
Hennig looked like he was going for a low blow almost, but
yeah.
Killings caught him and then turns him around, slams him down.
Like a wheelbarrow face buster. 1, 2. Oh,
nope.
Hennig kicks out by pulling Ron's hair.
I like that. That's kind of fun.
Yeah, I didn't mind that kick out.
Hennig is definitely worn out. He's blown up.
Yeah, Ron's choking Hennig again in the corner. With a knee left. And we're going back to chops.
You can definitely tell that Hennig has lost weight, especially since his first TNA appearance. Like, he's definitely, which is really crazy to think about. Like 2 weeks ago, he was a lot plumper. And now he is definitely thinned out.
Well, I mean, wrestlers have all that type of dietary stuff they can take to make them
that's pretty cool.
It looks like the hard cam side, like, has the crowd emptied out a bit or what?
The bleachers are definitely emptier, but I'm curious if they're the ones who've run up to the guardrails and stuff like that, maybe, but it's definitely emptied out more.
Yeah. Killings going for like the Jericho cocky pin, but Hennig, being the veteran, isn't going to lay down for that. Oh, what is he doing? He's got the ankle lock? Yeah, you got to hold on to the ropes, Ron. Get it, Bob, baby. I don't think I've ever seen Hennig go for an ankle lock before. That was weird.
Yeah.
He'll kick him right in the fucking kidneys. Oh, shots to the head. I wonder if people emptied out because they're like, I'm not watching a Ron Killings Curt Hennig match again.
I think probably, to be honest. If there were people who were here last week.
Yeah. Well, we saw that fiasco. We're not dealing with that again.
Knife edge chops to Curt Hennig against the ropes. Hennig hitting him back now. Well, Mr. Wrestling 3's definitely got to come out in this again, right?
Oh, low blow. I would imagine that's been the trend for the last several weeks here.
I feel like we need to end with the reveal or something, though. We can't just keep doing it. I'm getting a little sick of it. It's like the same people getting attacked by it and like the same exact thing happening. It's not even like they get the upper hand or something. Like,
well, I feel like if Mr. Wrestling 3 comes out, you can't tease unmasking him and not unmask him. So I think they did that once already. I think at some point you just have to do it.
Yeah, I agree.
But if he comes out, we'll be able to tell if it's Steve Armstrong or not. So I don't know how I feel about having a
fucking A. There he is.
Speaking of Mr. Wrestling 3.
No, it's the same guy.
It's definitely the same guy.
Damn it. But Hennig is taking the fight to him.
Oh, knee lifts.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Toss him onto the post.
Oh, he's calling.
Tease it. Yeah, don't zoom in on the face, guys, because we could probably tell who it is.
Oh, come on. The Truth hit Hennig with something while he was trying to unmask Mr. Wrestling 3, and Killings got the pin with that, and Mr. Wrestling 3 is out through the crowd. He's gone.
Well, I guess that's another bad finish.
Yeah, I mean.
Because I'm telling you, Ron needs to be winning these matches without help.
Yeah, clean wins.
Yeah.
As champion would be nice.
Right. Because, I mean, yeah, I know he beat like Jerry Lynn or whatever, but if you're looking at it just in general and casual fans, if he beats a guy like Curt Hennig, the name value is going to help that. You're trying to build him up.
Yeah.
Going over.
No, I agree with that, man. Okay, I didn't hate that Mr. Wrestling 3 angle as much as I thought I was going to hate it, but whatever. It's not the same exact thing, so fine. No. All right, so we're going off the air now, and actually it looks like Evil Knows No Bounds. This might be the same little teaser that we had last week that we missed. Evil Never Will Rest, playing the New Church theme song, and Evil returns.
OEO.
10/30/02, and that is next week.
So what will the New Church do next week? Because obviously by theme music, that's the New Church. Runtime was 1 hour, 56 minutes, and 58 seconds. Dallas, where are we at for this week's episode of NWA-TNA?
I think I'm going to give it a thumbs up, man.
I am as well.
I did not think this was a bad show. It actually, I feel like the card kind of held itself together. I thought it was going to be good on paper, and then it was good as we watched it. So that was a pleasant surprise. Yeah,
I agree with you 100%. I think it really helped that there weren't a lot of in-ring talking.
Yeah, they did keep it to a minimum. Do I think that, I mean, Syxx-Pac said it himself. Oh, you're sick of seeing me. Well, yeah, we have seen you quite a bit. But at least I feel like his appearances all made sense. Whereas, like, putting B.G. James and Curt Hennig out earlier in the show literally made no sense at all. They just came out to just bitch.
Yeah. I thought it was pretty effective, so I have no complaints for it at all.
Yeah, no, I thought it was a good show. I think one of my favorites in a while too. Even I would say. I think just overall the X Division match that opened it was really good. Tag match was fun. Lynn and Siaki carries the story longer. Jarrett and Scott Hall. Well, that was Jarrett and Scott Hall, but Scott Hall's back, so I guess that's cool. BG James and Lawler. I like the little story stuff we're doing with Syxx-Pac kissing April, the top of the stage. I think that was fun. Styles is.
I thought that was pretty good too. I just, like I've said, I wish Lawler would just not be so over the top. I mean, it's kind of funny and entertaining, but I just wish that he would take it more like seriously.
Yeah, I agree.
So.
Yeah, and Styles is X Division champion again, which I think is a good move. I don't think it's bad.
I agree.
Ace Steel and Estrada didn't have a bad match, even though we were kind of pretending that we didn't care about it, but it wasn't bad.
Well, it was the definition of a filler.
Absolutely.
Before anything else was going on. So.
And even though Ron Killings and Curt Hennig match wasn't great, I think it was better than last week's because they kind of kept it to that brawling a lot in the beginning and just like beating each other up, even though there was a shitty finish.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't really have a lot bad to say about this week. I don't think.
No, I thought, it seemed like a really well-rounded show, which is totally fine with me. It's, you got to give for any time that we criticize, we also have to give them credit for when it's, a fun, enjoyable show. And I think they delivered that this week. So.
Yeah. Now that being said, though, we can chat a little bit about next week's show. Okay. And there's some parts of this I'm a little worried about.
Oh boy.
So let's just get it out of the way. Amazing Red AJ Styles X Division title should be a phenomenal match.
I agree.
And I'll just say it now. It is the main event of the show. It's the last match.
Wow. Okay.
So I think good move. Now, also that being said, I think this is what we missed when they were talking. And that is that there is a number one contenders tournament. First round matches will be taking place next week. For the heavyweight title. For the
world title. Wow.
So let's go over those matches because it doesn't seem like there's anything that's really necessarily surprising in these matches.
Okay.
We got BG James versus Ron Harris.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
BG James better win that. I can't believe I'm saying that, but yeah.
Yeah, really. Jeff Jarrett versus Curt Hennig.
Wow. Okay.
And then this last one's actually pretty surprising, but it is Jerry Lynn versus Sonny Siaki.
Holy shit! So maybe. Wow. All right. So they're just incorporating Sonny Siaki's name with the world title. That blows my mind.
Yeah. So those we only are seeing first round next week.
Mm-hmm.
So it looks like we're going to kind of carry that throughout. I guess we can go over a couple other things if we want to. Like the tag team title match, we can discuss that. I don't think this is necessarily a shocking match. So we got obviously Chris Harris and James Storm defending the titles once again against the Hot Shots, but also against Chris and Rick Michaels in a 3-way match.
Well, that makes sense too. Didn't they have
they all tag team?
Yeah, but like the Michaels that we're not brothers. The Michaels and the Hot Shots. Didn't they attack Harris and Storm after a match?
Yes,
after their title thing?
They did. That was last week, and then this week the Hot Shots fought them. So now it only makes sense that next week it's all of them.
Yeah, that works.
Do you have the card in front of you or no, Bob?
Yeah, I just pulled it up.
Yeah. Do we want to say the other big match on the card? The other ones I don't think we need to necessarily talk about, but there's the heavyweight title match.
We might as well. Why not?
Let's do it. Okay, so next week, Ron Killings will be defending the NWA heavyweight title against Scott Hall.
Which kind of shocks me for numerous reasons. Number one, I don't know if I would trust Scott Hall to even show up.
No.
And the way that he performed this week, the promo where he was like stumbling over sick and tired.
Yeah.
Wasn't really a good look. But so here's the thing though. Okay. And I feel like Scott Hall has always been a guy of business. He doesn't care if he wins or loses. He just wants, as long as he gets paid, he's good.
Mm-hmm.
Ron Killings should just beat Scott Hall clean.
It's not going to happen.
But that's what should happen.
I know, but it's not going to. And Scott Hall's not going to win it. So.
Right. So we're probably going to get another bullshit thing.
Well, that being said, though, is that where the New Church come in? Could Malice get involved and then end up challenging for the title against Ron Killings or something like that?
Wow.
Because where's the New Church fall in this? Or are they going to go toward the tag team titles?
I was just going to say, I would imagine the tag titles.
But that also being said, who's going to be in the New Church when we come back? It's got Slash, I think, is going to be back for sure. Are we going to see Tempest again? Are we going to see Malice again? I think Cobain's gone. I think I'd be shocked if we saw Cobain again.
I would keep it to Mitchell, Malice, Slash, and Tempest.
And ideally, yes. But could we see someone new?
You know what? If you could get him, Gangrel.
That,
Vampire Warrior.
that'd be really cool, actually.
That's what I would.
Why not? He fought at the first show, didn't he? The Gauntlet for the Gold.
Gangrel was in that?
I'm pretty sure he was in that match.
Oh God, I don't even remember that.
Isn't that crazy?
I have horrible memory. It's unbelievable. I'm gonna look it up right now. Maybe was he? I can't remember. That was only like 4 months ago.
Yes, he was. The Vampire Warrior was in fact on pay-per-view number 1.
All right. Well then, yeah.
Oh, never know. But I don't know. I'm interested to see because they're teasing the New Church is coming back, and they ain't on at least the card I'm looking at. So we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, I would be totally fine with that. And
yeah,
and the way that you were just mentioning there, I would prefer if, like, you know, the New Church kind of went after Ron Killings or, you know, whatever, or Scott Hall if he were to win the title, have Malice.
Yeah,
go in that direction.
But you know what? Maybe James Storm and Chris Harris need a bigger challenger again. Maybe the New Church being revitalized after coming back could be that challenger that they need, and potentially the ones to dethrone them. They're undefeated still.
Sure. All right. Well, if you were to do that, which combination do you have go after America's Most Wanted? Or Harris Storm?
I could see it go 2 different ways. Ideally, I would say, for me, the tag team is Tempest and Slash.
I agree.
Now, if I have a feeling we're not going to see Tempest again right now. Mm-hmm. So that being said, I think Slash and Malice would be fine challengers. Even though I want Malice singles in the title picture.
Yeah, I do too. I think Malice in a singles role is the way to go.
But that being said, I could also see them bringing in someone new in. They already did it once with Cobain.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a new disciple.
Yeah, Brutus Beefcake.
Well, that is
the disciple.
That is the disciple. So I think that only makes sense.
No, but you know what? So the card next week doesn't look that bad, to be honest with you. The tournament, I mean, there has been quite a bit of tournaments, but this is for the world title. That's next level.
Yeah, and you know what? I guess it's not a single night tournament, so that does help.
Right, that does help a lot. And I've always enjoyed AJ Styles against Amazing Red. So to know that's in the main event,
I think
would be pretty cool.
I think it's gonna be big.
Jarrett Hennig, Lynn Siaki, like that's pretty. I mean, Hennig has shown that he isn't, like, for some reason he's not meshing right now in TNA, but that's some quality stuff on paper. So I'm kind of looking forward to it.
They definitely could have found someone better besides Ron Harris, but whatever.
Well, yeah.
I think the issue there is if they're having Scott Hall fight for the title, they couldn't put him in the number 1 contender tournament realistically. But if that was a choice, I think BG James versus Scott Hall would have been a better first round match.
Well, you know what? I would have done. So let me look at this real quick. I think what I would have done, I would have put Scott Hall. Or no, wait a minute. What am I thinking of here? So next week's show is 10:30, right?
Yep.
So this is what I would have done. I would have had you get rid of BG James and Ron Harris. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then you do Syxx against Brian Lawler.
Oh, yeah.
You put BG against Jarrett.
Yep.
Instead of Hennig. And then you could do Hall somewhere else. Because you got to do at least there's probably, 4 first round matches. So there's probably one more that's going to happen the following week, I would imagine.
Well, that's what I would think too. But actually, now that I'm thinking about it, maybe these 3 are going to lead to a triple threat match the following week.
Right. But so let's just assume that there's a 4th one. Somewhere.
Yeah, that's fair.
I would do like Hall against like Elix Skipper or something.
Yeah, something.
Elix Skipper is not the greatest of choices, probably, but
no, but I think that would make sense to a degree
there's
too.
There's the tie-in there.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. I mean, maybe you could even do, if you had to do it, if you're really gung ho about Ron Harris, you could do Hall and Ron Harris, but that would be brutal.
Yeah, well, that would not be great.
That'd be pretty bad.
But we'll find out.
Yeah,
I think it should be interesting.
Yeah. You got anything else for this week then, Dallas?
No, I don't think I have anything else. I'll just do a little cheap plug here. Remember, if you are not following us already on Twitter, we are at Cross the Line TNA. We're on Facebook at TNA Cross the Line Pod. Or you can just type it in too. Make sure if you listen and you enjoy the podcast, or if you don't, leave us a review. Let us know what you're thinking. Send us a DM on Twitter. Reply to our tweets. Anything like that. Love all the interactions over on Twitter. It's always very exciting. And we love hearing from you guys and what you think about the show. So continue to do that.
Yeah, and we appreciate everybody that retweets us and all the wrestlers out there, like
Absolutely.
Chris Harris and
Chris Harris. Chris Harris just retweeted 8 tweets.
Yeah, so those guys are spreading the word, and obviously, I mean, sometimes we just don't like what's going on. That's not necessarily the performer's fault. I want to make sure that's clear.
Absolutely.
Sure, there's bad matches, but it's just like you're reviewing a movie or something. If it's not good, you're gonna say it's not good.
Yeah, they're not all good,
Right. And obviously, Dallas and I can't do what these guys are doing.
No.
So.
No, Bob hurts his leg playing kickball, and I can barely run. So, yeah, I'll hurt my leg doing a run.
Yeah, the athletic level is not comparable. So, but we we appreciate even Crowbar trashing us a little bit. But
I know he hasn't done that in a few weeks. Except I low key think his one video on podcast was sort of hinted at us a little, but that's fine.
It probably was. That's all right.
That's okay. Still like him.
We still want to see Crowbar in TNA, so
you're damn right.
We'll keep wishing for that. But in the meantime, we'll see you guys next week for the October 30th, 2002. I guess you get to say early Halloween present.
You're damn right.
For some more TNA. But for Dallas Gridley, I am Bob Colling Jr., and this has been the TNA Cross the Line podcast.